everybody. My name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
I want my
baby back, Chili, baby back, red.
Caller, this calls for Ayala. Hi. So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick.
No.
Last name Gers.
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you were telling me my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
Will you say my name again? I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. All right, I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers! Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play jokes, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at this. What's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
You know, we'll...
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
How are you and your man?
Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing.
Oh,
it's a joke. It was an old man joke.
No, there was somebody in the hospital on meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez.
I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my God, we're great. I'll marry that man.
Oh,
he's adorable. So.
If my babes fall out, this is your fault, John. I'm just saying.
Jumping jack. Whoa!
Yeah, don't.
Whoa!
What was it?
Whoa!
Okay. There. I did it. What, you take me?
I just died
My
in
babes
your
fall out.
arms
This is
tonight.
Whoa!
I just died in your arms tonight.
There. I did it.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm an English teacher, a dialect coach, and today I'm going to show you exactly what actors do perfectly and terribly when they try to do a British accent. Let's rate some accents.
My kink is British accents. Oh, is that all right?
Cheerio, cut!
Yeah, right then. Bush cheerio.
You're really attracted to this.
Oh, bloody hell.
I had to look up where she grew up and went to school because I genuinely don't know why she's so good. She's not trying to sound perfect.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass. I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, you know, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay.
Happy day. Wednesday. Happy day. Thursday, Friday. Happy day. The weekend comes. My cycle hums.
Your lip. Just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
I'm gay. I have relationships with men and sex with men.
What the hell is my hair? What is happening? It looks like dog ears. Hello, Simps. I'm just kidding. We say that in a kind way, as you know. Welcome to SimpCast, everybody's favorite Sunday night internet show. A lot of news to talk about, a lot of internet to talk about. We got fabulous guests tonight, and I got some interviews lined up this week. This Wednesday, I will have CEO of Sticker Mule, Anthony Constantino, back on the program. He'll be running for Congress, I believe. So we'll talk about that and some other exciting things. Also on Wednesday at 4 o'clock, I'll be on iHypocrites show. Ooh. And then on Thursday, I'll be on Chris Boyle's show on OAN at 3 p.m. Eastern. I actually don't know if that's live or pre-taped, so don't get disappointed if you don't see it right away. I think it's live. I don't know. You could have checked, Chrissy. Anyway, and also the Beans' first swimming lesson is on Tuesday. If only I could live stream that. Maybe. I'll think about it. Okay. Here to discuss all the goings on this week is a fabulous, fabulous panel. Some you may know, some you are going to get to know. You're going to know them, okay? Courtney Brooke, Brutal Brittany, Sarah Luna, Frankie McDonald, and Keanu Thompson. Wow!
I'm doing great so far. And Popeye's Chicken's coming along great so far. And did you hear about this? Tino Piscante's doing great. He's still doing in the Hot Water Football show until middle of February after the Super Bowl.
Awesome. Good to know, Frankie.
I'm out at the Dooley's right now.
Oh, you're at Dooley's.
You lucky boy.
Are
you gonna go to karaoke?
Yeah.
If you guys don't know Frankie,
karaoke was last night and things were great so far. Still hosting the karaoke last night in Sydney.
I like how Frankie hits the ground running. If
Caught
you
out
don't
of
know,
a cannon, that one.
Frankie is a famous weatherman up in Sydney, Nova Scotia, which is in Canada, which is going to be the United States 53rd state. If I'm
51st.
51st.
And I'll say hi, Courtney, hi, Sarah, and hi, Brittany.
Hi, Frankie.
Hi.
Hi, Frankie.
I have reached the
right here. You mentioned him first, but it's okay.
Yeah, Frankie, are you going to say hi to Keanu? Hi, Keanu. I'm doing great so far. I have reached up to 300,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel yesterday.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Very exciting. Frankie is here. Just briefly, he wanted to update us. Of course, congrats on 300,000 on your YouTube channel. That is incredible. I will never get there.
I just sent you the pictures of Popeye.
Yes, and more importantly, to update everybody on the progress that Frankie has been following very closely is the building of the Popeyes chicken near him. So I was like, well, we got to talk about this. Now, Frankie, it looks exactly the
buddy.
same.
Yeah,
It's exactly the same.
wanted to say hi to you.
Sorry to interrupt. Hi, Frankie.
I'm doing great so far. Gino, you're doing great so far. You're still doing the hot water football show until the end of the Super Bowl.
Frankie, I thought you were in California setting everything on fire.
I'm in Sydney. Wait a minute. I'm in Sydney, Nova Scotia, up by Dooley's. I'm at Dooley's in Sydney.
Sure you are, Frankie.
I'm
Anyway,
showing you
Frankie,
Dooley's.
this looks exactly the same. The Popeyes. I don't think they're ever going to open, to be honest.
They're going to open soon.
Oh, that looks
They
great.
paved the parking lot.
I don't like this. It's too modern. It's too sort of brutalist looking. It's just,
I think it looks
it's a
like
box.
like a very fun 80s movie could be filmed outside of it or something salacious.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting my hopes up.
Does Gino have a mic attached to him?
Gino's he's doing an hot water show tomorrow. He's still doing a hot water football show until mid-February after Super Bowl.
Awesome. Frankie, we're gonna cover a couple of news topics and then check back in with you. Go in the bar, have a couple of drinks. We'll check back in with you in a little while.
Sing a couple songs.
Yes, love you. Bye. Okay.
I don't think that was me.
Okay.
Or was it Frankie?
We'll figure it out. Look
Well,
at this.
I don't
We
hear
have
anymore. Maybe it was Frankie.
two redheads on tonight. 2 brunettes and a solo blonde. So blonde.
All by myself.
Have to hold it down.
I think I can handle that.
Brittany's been on the show before. Sarah, this is Sarah's first time on SimpCast. We're so happy to have you, especially this week because Sarah is a bit of a fire expert. Tell the people your experience.
So I am a wildfire photojournalist, part-time freelancer in California. And in 2021, during the Caldor fire, which was one of the largest ones in the state, it ended up burning about 225,000 acres, which, to put in perspective, the Palisades fire right now is about 25,000 acres.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I lost my home and my whole neighborhood while I was covering that fire.
Wow.
So, and there was a lot there. We didn't get any FEMA individual aid. Yeah. So
nothing?
Nope. They did an emergency declaration and then our whole, it spanned across several counties, but we never got any individual aid. I think I got a $250 gift card from a local charity.
Which should buy you a whole new house, you know.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I don't even know what to say. If it were me, if I were a fire photojournalist and my house was burning down, I would only be taking photos of my house. Screw everybody else.
I mean, the funny thing is, it was such a vast area that we were trying to cover, one of my teammates and I, that the fire, I mean, it was kind of like they thought it was under control, and then I had been doing 18 hours a day, which of streaming and everything, which in smoke and all that is a lot. So I'm like, I'm going to go home, or I'm going to go to the hotel. I was obviously evacuated, and I was, I'm going to crash out and just disconnect for 12 hours. And then I woke up and I checked X, at that point it was Twitter. And one of the other guys that was covering it was like, the fire jumped in this neighborhood and only 1 or 2 structures remained. And he named the streets. I'm like, that's my street.
Oh
so
my
I found out
God.
via Twitter.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. That's worse than finding out you were broken up with via Twitter.
Oh yeah. I would have much rather been ghosted and broken up with that way. Cause that's, I mean, that's
I don't feel, I feel worse for Paris Hilton finding out that one of her homes burnt down on the news. I do. I mean, I felt terrible for her, but yeah, Twitter. God, and I assume that was your only home.
That's just, yeah, that is like, I don't even know what the word is. Just devastating to think like, I didn't even know what was going on with my own home until I checked like the news.
And I thought the thing is, I thought it was fine, or else I would have stayed. I would have been in that neighborhood. But then I'm like, oh. And so then I just kind of had to like get back and be like, well, here's what's happening with the evacuations now, and just kind of go on business as usual.
Whew, yeah, just pretend like you didn't just lose the majority of your life. Oh my
Sarah,
God.
do you still live in California?
I do. I'm a glutton for punishment, but I basically made it my whole thing now to just make Gavin Newsom hate me and hate everything about everything I have to say about him.
Just you personally. Yeah, I'm sure most people hate him at this point. I mean, is there any chance he loses his job? I'm a little black-pilled. I personally believe at this point anything that happens that seems crazy, there's a plan. I think this is all the plan. Burn everything down, create the 15-minute cities, get the smart cities, or because of all these laws that they've passed over the last couple of years, and just I mean, I think how do you like it? To me, it seems like this is all planned. I just want to know, because you've been through this, and it seems like there are fires just about every couple of years.
I mean, every year, just the one you don't really hear. I mean, you don't hear about the ones as much in Northern California, which is where I am. I mean, this got national attention, obviously, because there's so many big things, but big names that have been impacted, and it's, everybody knows LA. But I think that this finally hit his base so much that I'm hoping he will be there. And there's already another recall petition underway. So I'm hoping that he pissed off enough of his $1 million donors this time around. And the way he's responding to it. I mean, all he had to do was wait like 2 more weeks till the Trump admin was in. That was it. He couldn't, they couldn't wait for that. So, I mean, he can't really blame it on anybody else at this point, even though he's trying.
Yeah, like what the hell has he been doing? I don't know. And he had presidential aspirations too. That's probably shot at this point.
He's just been stocking up on hair gel.
But then again, look at
I know he forgot to put water in the fire hydrants in the city. That might help. Fires happen there every single year.
Yeah.
This seems to be the worst in many years, correct? Or am I incorrect?
Yeah.
Here?
I mean, not really. It's just the most. I mean, there was last year the Cart Fire that actually I think surpassed, and that was over 200,000 acres. But it's just you don't hear about it because they're more rural areas.
Yeah, and also more
so
celebrity homes burned down this year, so that's why we're hearing more of it, right? I mean, it probably is not
like every time there's
yeah. Ugh, that's horrible.
Well, yeah, I mean, everything that happens in Northern California is kind of like the North Carolina thing. They're just like, oh, that sucks. Poor people. Too bad. But
well, and like with California, there's wildfires like friggin' every year where it's like, okay, how many times do we have to report on it before it's just like, well, yeah, like this just happens, right? Like now we're just desensitized to it. So anytime, I mean, granted, it seems to me like this is probably not the most important one, but it's been made out to be. And but I don't know. I think that there's some I think there's some Hollywood evidence that's been burnt down on purpose as well.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of obviously arson.
There's a lot to it. But I think there's a lot of stuff that people are trying to cover up that are part of the elites that they can just burn it all up and get rid of it. So now, oh, what's that P. Diddy evidence? We don't have that anymore. It got burnt to the ground, like that kind of stuff.
Oh, it was in my other house.
Yeah.
Hunter Biden's beautiful artwork.
That's a good point, Courtney.
Actually,
wow.
It is. Great.
Yeah, but like, what if a Diddy's baby oil burnt down?
Or just like think of all like the creepy footage that was taken for like movies and TV shows that never just stayed on the cutting room floor because it was like maybe appear, you could see that it was a bit abusive to the people involved. And so now they can just burn it all up in the fire. Well, we lost it in the fire, like that kind of stuff. And I mean, that's just like a tiny fraction of what could be out there. I mean, who knows how many of the terrible rituals they've done have been recorded that they burnt in the fires, or any other evidence that they might have attached to that. It's
you just
made it's highly scalable.
Birthed a new conspiracy theory. That's amazing.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, what if all of Diddy's shit was burned up now?
Epstein's shit. I mean, everybody who's think of Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, the weird stuff that we all know they were connected to. Just everybody who's on an Epstein list, like all the stuff that could have happened in Hollywood, that now is just all the evidence that could be connected to it is all burnt up, and we're getting so much closer to finding out all of this stuff. And now maybe we can't.
They don't burn blackmail, they sell it.
True.
Yeah.
True, Brittany.
They do. That is true.
Here's a clip of a woman confronting Gavin Newsom. In
He's
a way,
the governor of California.
Hello, Governor.
Doing more than our actual journalists are doing in terms of asking the right questions.
Governor, you got a second?
This is awesome.
Governor, I live here, Governor. That was my daughter's school, Governor. Please tell me what you're going to do. I'm not going to hurt him, I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now to specifically answer the question of what we can do for you and your daughter.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe it.
I'm sorry. There's literally, I've tried 5 times. That's why I'm walking around to make the call.
He said, I'm literally on the phone with the president right now to address this. She's like, can I hear your phone call? He looks at his phone and goes, I'm trying to call him.
Yeah.
You and your daughter.
He's actually busy.
Literally.
Tell me what you're going to do. I'm not going to hurt him, I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now to specifically answer the question of what we can do for you and your daughter.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe it.
I'm sorry. There's literally, I've tried 5 times. That's why I'm walking around to make the
Why
call.
is the president not taking your call?
Why is the president not taking your call? She's really calling him out. I love this.
Why?
I have to get cell service.
So let's get it. Let's get it. I want to be here when you call the president.
I appreciate it. I'm doing that right now. And it's to immediately get reimbursements, individual assistance, and to help you. I'm devastated for you. I'm so sorry, especially for your daughter. I have 4 kids. Losing the school.
Everyone who went to school there, they lost their homes. They lost 2 homes because they were living in one building another. Governor, please tell me, what are you going to do with the president right now?
Take off your douchebag aviators. Look me in the eye.
No water.
That would go a long way, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Take your fucking windswept hair and fucking fuck yourself. Are you serious? With your douchebag aviators. I'm literally on the phone with the president right now. Oh, yes. Thank God I didn't lose my watch in the fire. Fuck off. Get out. Right. This poor lady. Jesus Christ. Get in your fucking
in the hydrants, Governor.
It's all literally.
Is it going to be different next time?
It has to be.
Right.
To be. Of course.
What are you going to do?
Or else I won't be
fill the hydrants. I would fill them up personally. You know that. I would fill up the hydrants myself. But would you do that?
I would do whatever I can.
But you're not. I see do you know there's water dripping over there, Governor? There's water coming out there. You can use it.
I appreciate it. I'm going to make the call to address everything I can right now, including making sure people
I'd like
are safe.
to make sure you do. Can I have an opportunity to at least tell people you're doing what you're saying you're doing? Could somebody have a contact? Can I have your contact information?
Right there.
Can someone do something? The desperation in this woman's voice. Her kids' school just burnt down. Everybody who goes there, their homes have burnt down. Like she is, and he just keeps lying right to her face.
I don't know. She's like when Kamala had like the
Peter Ducey
camera on her phone and was like, "Oh, I'm talking."
Yes, it is like that.
Yeah,
but she held him to task better than the media. Like,
she did.
Oh yeah.
Like there's water coming out of those fire hydrants in front of our children's school that burned down.
I appreciate that.
What's going on? He's like, I'm on the phone with the president and I have to get into my, Uber.
Not this phone, but
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another
The
phone,
phone in my
on
brain.
the other side of the state that I have to get to, so I
Right.
can get away from you, but be on the
And
phone with the
fires.
president. That's a typical politician for you, though. Anybody who has worked as a public servant for an extended period of time, that's just who they are.
Someone needs to hire her to follow him around for the rest
Yeah.
of his life.
Yeah.
Questions every day.
And she was sweet. She was, she was like, I'm not gonna hurt him. She's like a small woman. But really passionately asking the questions everybody wants to know right now. And he really can't kind of I mean, the only way it could have looked worse if he just went in the door, went in the car and shut the door.
Actually, it wouldn't have gone. He probably should have done that. And then maybe no one would have have seen this. I'm glad that he didn't, because he's an idiot, obviously. But nobody probably would have. It probably wouldn't have caught fire like wildfire. No pun intended. If he did, but I don't know.
How does he keep? I don't know.
Governor, you got a second?
I just can't believe he wasn't. He made it through the last re-election. I'm just baffled.
Yeah, that's the wildest thing to me. Like he was actually reelected in the most recent election. Like, how in the really?
How does
but
it happen?
maybe this is what's going to turn everyone around. Maybe. By the way, that Karen Bass picture, has anyone noticed that she has a miniature Joker smile scar?
Oh.
I noticed that today when there was that video. I mean, this one's AI, so it doesn't really depict it very well. But there's a video I saw of her, and she's like, "To all the families that lost everything," and she was smiling the whole time. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then I was like, "Wait a minute, she looks like she has a miniature Glasgow smile." I'll find it and show you. It's
wow,
disturbing.
Wow. And I'm wondering what's going to happen, because didn't Newsom say, well, Biden is going to grant 100% funds to rebuilding? So is that something that's going to be locked in that Trump can't get out of? You know what I mean? It's Biden making all these promises, and he's about to be out the door.
To heaven, or
yes, of this life.
Yeah, he's
alive. I forgot.
You know what? I don't know if he is. I keep forgetting he's president. This is the craziest time of my life ever.
My mind and his.
Yeah, since that horrendous debate, I just forgot he was president. I don't understand. How does this keep happening to me?
Yeah.
But I think he keeps forgetting he's president too.
It didn't take more than a text message to get the FMAG approved, which means we're getting reimbursed for the vast majority of these costs. No politics, no hand wringing.
Oh, wow. No politics.
Dancing on the feet. President of the United States said, yes, what else do you need? Emergency proclamations being drafted as we speak. And I just want to thank the president, because that's something I don't take for granted, and something we should not take for granted at this moment in American history. So thank you, President Biden, as well.
And about the emergency declarations and proclamations, it's only for federal funding. So that means they can be reimbursed for any resources that they've had, like the Canadian super scooper planes that have come in, and the Mexican firefighters and all that. But that means nothing for the rebuilding efforts of individuals or businesses, anything. That's all the federal funding, which, as we know, that somehow gets lost in accountability in the accounting department. So they'll get approval for the federal funding, but that means absolutely nothing for individual people that all their insurance was canceled, and it's just another Ukraine federal funding for fires. It's kind of the same thing. It just
was there, Sarah, were the people's insurance canceled because the insurance companies knew that the water from these not the aqueducts, what were they called?
The
reservoirs was being diverted back into the ocean?
I don't I don't think it was that. We've
I
had
wrote
mass
on that.
cancellations here from State Farm.
Yeah,
But a lot
they
of it
did
is
that in
just they
23.
know that area hasn't been impacted in a while, and they haven't done defensible space clearing, they haven't done wildland clearing. They probably know that their departments are understaffed, so they're just like, too much of a liability. And it may have been because they knew that there was going to be the wind events in this time of year. I don't know, but they definitely obviously saw a risk that they needed to mitigate, and it just so happened that it was this time of year.
I wrote on that in 2023, Chrissy, when it happened. State Farm stopped writing new insurance policies for homes in California, and then last year they canceled 70,000 policies. So they pulled out in part because of California's policies and in part because of the elevated risk. But California was making it unfeasible for them. Of course, they're overburdened, overregulated. So they made a business decision. And unfortunately, that has a human cost at this point. But yeah, they stopped writing new policies. It's 25 now, 2 years ago.
Whoa.
And they also have the California Fair Plan now, which that's California's own supplemental insurance plan. That's for only fire coverage. And it's through the state of California, and it's the Fair Plan. If you get dropped for your fire coverage or whatever. But I do property management. We have an elderly client. She was with State Farm forever. They dropped her. And then she was going to have to get the Fair Plan, and it's an extra $26,000 a year just for fire
Oh my
coverage.
God.
And that's and you have to get that supplemental on top of your existing insurance.
Wow, that's really expensive.
That's really expensive, especially if you're on a fixed income, like just insurance for just fire. So
my God.
Oh, Jesus. And it happens every year. Honestly, I'm a California wildfire layman. Explain to me about the brush, okay?
I thought she was going to say she was a wildfire expert. I was like, yes,
I'm a
Keanu,
California wildfire expert. No, I'm not.
Tell us everything, honey.
All I keep hearing is that they won't clean up the goddamn brush. How and why? Is it government funding? Is it like, why do they allow this to happen every single year? It's what it seems like.
I don't know. Trump used to yell at Gavin about it back in the day when he was president last time. He was telling them to clean their floors because there was this isn't the first horrible fire.
Yeah.
Right. Remember one was started by a goddamn gender reveal party. That was fun. Right. Woohoo. It's a girl. And then California burned down again. Like, I don't understand why this happens. It doesn't make any sense to me. It seems like something that could be mitigated, right? Like,
this is from thank you, Fealty. Fealty is my Jamie. One billionaire couple owns almost all the water in California in 1994. The Resnicks secretly seized control of California's public water supply. Now their companies use 150 billion gallons every year, while working class people suffer under drought conditions.
1 million Californians suffer through unprecedented drought. One billionaire couple owns a massive share of the state's water system, seized in a series of secretive meetings 2
They look hydrated.
decades ago. That system was largely paid for by the very taxpayers whose water these billionaires hold hostage. Urban water systems are desperate for water, but in 2023, they'll receive just 5% of what they requested from the state. The Resnicks are the biggest farmers in California. As of 2007, they owned 4 San Francisco's worth of farmland. And nearly half of Americans buy at least one of their products.
Wow.
Their pistachios,
I buy their pistachios.
their
time to find a
pomegranate
new
juice,
brand.
their mandarins,
Oh, I used
their
to love
flour.
I buy those mandarins.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there though. They own water rights because they own land and they're farming on it. So why are we mad? I'm just confused on that. But go ahead.
Yes. Right. Aren't they allowed to? They
have water rights because they come with the land that they own.
And
Okay,
don't we
that
like,
makes sense.
like
Just bought all
farmers?
the water.
I mean, like, oh, they're farmers that are not like a BlackRock, you know, or what's his face? The guy we all hate. He started COVID.
Bill Gates.
Fauci?
Yes. Bill Gates. Is that Bill Gates buying up all the farmland?
Ah, yes, Bill Gates.
Water has its own politics in California. I think it's really complicated. I've lived there for a very long time and never really got a handle on it. There's politics in the Central Valley with the high-speed rail, with which way the runoff goes, with water in the reservoirs. I mean, water's been a huge topic there for a long time. So I don't even know that we could get a handle on that issue.
Here is the Mayor Karen Bass, who I have never even heard of until these fires. I guess I mean I barely can keep my own representative straight. Okay, this is Mayor Karen Bass. I've seen the devastation firsthand. These fires across our region have changed lives forever. The days ahead will be challenging, but we will get through the crisis together. Thank you to all the first responders who are working day and night. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, she does have a Joker smile.
Angelina,
isn't that weird?
Still going through it, and to any of you and all
Why
of you
smile
that have
during
experienced
this?
the loss, the grief, the anger, the
she's
just
scared.
utter shock. I've seen the devastation. It is unbelievable the amount of loss that people have experienced. But we have to get through this crisis, and I know that we will. I was at the Silmar command post today, and I saw the work of our first responders and how they've been able to defeat the fires in certain areas. We know we still have much more to go, and we know the winds are going to kick up again. But we got to stick together. We got to stand strong. And then we have to rebuild our city. We're the nation's second largest city, one of the greatest cities in the world. And we stay together, and we will rebuild an amazing city. So thank you, Angelinos. And my thoughts and prayers are out to all of you that are going through unbelievable loss and pain today. We will get through this.
Ugh, she doesn't seem like she is upset.
No.
She looks like
Yeah, isn't that weird how like
killers give her the clown from Saw look. Like
yeah, wasn't that weird how the like
She's like,
scarring that she has?
If it's so devastating, why do you look so happy? They don't teach politicians to wear the proper face for the occasion.
Yeah, I don't think you can help it.
Another
It's
woman
the
saying,
filler.
I pray I'm not right. I heard a real estate agent saying that they are paying $15,000 monthly for rentals close to the areas and bidding wars on houses that are in close areas. Woo!
One thing that's good is there is a price gouging laws that are pretty strict to where they can't like real estate agents and stuff can't jack the price of rentals and everything up more than 10% in a crisis situation. So hopefully, that's enforced, but
right. Wow, that's really upsetting. Here's this article about how they cut funding right before all this happened. Mayor Karen Bass cut fire department funding by $17.6 million, focused on homeless spending months before wildfires turned city into the hellscape. Yeah, and the chat was saying too, she was in Africa when this all went down.
Yeah,
during
actually
fire season.
I reposted on my page on X of I was listening to the scanners because I monitor the fires, and there was a hot mic that some of the personnel had. And he's like, well, where's the mayor? And then did she come back yet? And they're like, no. And then he's like, well, we just got an email from the captain the captain just got an email 3 days ago that they're going to shut down 16 more stations unless they get the $29 million So I've been trying to pull the California's version of the Freedom of Information Act from that, but obviously they're busy to get access to those emails because it sounds like they're going to still try to shut down more stations if they don't get a funding bill for another $29 million.
Jeez.
Yeah.
If you can find that tweet, Sarah, and I'll play it for the people. Okay. She faced scorching. Oh my God, lol, scorching criticism Wednesday as it was all revealed. She cut the city's fire department budget by $17.6 million ahead of this week's fire. She prioritized funds for its massive homeless problem that largely went unspent. according to a report. The cut was the second largest in Bass's 24-25 fiscal budget, city figures show, and it wasn't even the gutting she wanted. If she had had it her way, the LAFD budget would have been slashed by $23 million. LA budgeted $837 million is their budget for the fire department for the 23-24 fiscal year, which was shockingly 65% of the $1.3 billion slated for the homeless, according to Fox News. A city comptroller study found that nearly half of that funding went unused, according to the outlet. What a couple of douchebags. Where is this money going? Can we do an audit, a whole audit of California, please? Or like LA at least? Wow. Her budget cuts resurfaced as the LAFD issued a rare plea asking off-duty firefighters to join the battle against 3 massive wildfires burning across the city, which were kicked up Tuesday by 100 miles an hour Santa Ana winds and have proceeded to grow by the hour. At least 70,000 people have been ordered to evacuate from their homes, as the fire has become the most destructive in the city's history within just a day. It's all about leadership management, and we're seeing a failure of, and all these residents are paying the ultimate price for that, said Rick Caruso, an LA developer who lost the city's 2022 mayoral race to Bass. The fact that Bass was in Ghana when the flames broke out added further fuel to the backlash amid reports that LA fire hydrants have run dry as firefighters battle the flames. Caruso said Bass was directly to blame and called her out for being literally absent as the city burned. I think you should start asking, why don't you call the mayor who was out of the country and ask her, get an answer from her, he told Fox LA. As the flames kicked up Tuesday and exploded overnight into Wednesday, Bass was 7,400 miles away in Ghana, where she was celebrating the inauguration of President John Dramani Mahama. Why would she be at that? Oh, that doesn't seem to make sense. Here are all the fires. Wowie. That's a lot. I hope the Hollywood sign is safe. This is insane, she said. Elon Musk, who has been serving as an advisor to Trump, even chimed in and called Bass utterly incompetent. Bass finally returned Wednesday to LA, where she met with Newsom amid the torch rubble as flames still burned uncontained across the city.
Elon called her Mayor Karen because that's her name.
Let's see. Oh, Eugene Levy, his house burnt down. Mark Hamill. Keanu, you have like an extensive list of all the celebrities whose homes burnt down.
So yes, Paris Hilton, her Malibu home burned down, but again, her regular home is fine, and she also has a mansion for her dogs.
Oh, good.
That is also safe. So that's
I just
fine.
put it and say how much I love Paris Hilton.
I love her. I literally love her. Like I adore her. I'm just teasing about that. But yes. So her Malibu home burnt down, and that was very sad. And she did post a story about like, I was going to build memories here with my new child and all that stuff. And then we have Leighton Meester and Adam Brody, their house burned down. Mel Gibson, his house burned down while he was on the Joe Rogan podcast. You guys probably don't know Miles Teller, but he is one of my favorite actors. He was in the movie, God, what was it called? Whiplash. He's and I think that was his house burned to the ground with his wife. Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt. You should look up the Spencer Pratt thing that he posted today. He was like, since I was fired from the Hills, he said, everybody's been telling me online that I was net worth for $1,000, but now that my house is burned to the ground, everyone is saying like, why am I complaining? Because apparently I'm rich. That's a funny one. If more come to my brain, I will tell you. But
didn't Mandy Moore's house burn down?
Oh, I liked her.
I know.
Well, she didn't die, I don't think, in it. But so
I'm missing you like candy.
Missing you like candy.
Dun, dun, dun,
Mandy Moore, yes.
Let me go into the extremes. You gotta know.
So baby, come to me.
Show me who you are now, baby. Take to me like
This song was like just flames.
When my dad died, that was the song my sister and I were blasting at the loudest volume ever when I picked her up.
Oh my god. When
I was hammered.
That's kind of an upbeat song. When my mom died, I listened to a lot of Sia while I cried in the shower.
I don't know what it is. We were having girl time.
Yeah.
That's nice though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was very cute. Like, because it was like my sister, both of my cousins, or like 3 of my cousins. It was all girls, and the whole car was filled, and we were just girling it up from the airport on the way back to my grandparents' house. I guess we were like having a good time before we were getting sad. I don't really know. It was just that song always makes me.
Copium.
Yeah,
Grieving
like
is a
I
weird
just that
process.
song always just like gives me a giggle when I think of that. Like, oh, that was actually kind of a cute
Also,
moment, even though it was sad.
Mandy Moore posted a GoFundMe. It was her in-laws' house that burned down, so her house is safe. But her
Okay.
in-laws' house did burn down.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
people gave her shit for that.
Yeah.
Chrissy, I'm gonna jump off because I have a 4 month.
Already?
Oh,
yeah.
right. Oh, right. Brittany, you're a new, well, you were a mom, but now
Yeah,
you're a new
been a mom.
mom.
Yes.
You have a
We have a message for you,
4-month-old.
though. When I was coming on the show, I meant to respond to you, but I messaged the wrong person. So I messaged Adam, who's lectern leader. He's the one who moved Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
So he wanted me to tell you hi and that he hopes your baby is doing well.
Oh, he just turned 9 months this week, and he just started crawling like a couple days ago.
So he is crawling now because the last show he was trying.
He was right, and now he is. He was just he worked really hard on it for like a week, and he was frustrated. Oh my god! But you have a 4-month-old, Brittany. I'm shocked you could even like be on for any amount of time. You're amazing.
4 months, baby. Wow.
Wow.
I have someone, helping. She's not like she's
Loose.
with other people.
Oh, just hanging out by herself.
Laying
She's
there.
free. Yeah. Well, 4 months they're still staying put.
She's got a bottle and Blippy. She's good.
No, definitely not. But yeah. Really appreciate hanging out with you, and I'll be back soon. And you ladies.
Yes, please. Okay, kiss your baby for me, and thank you for coming on. Everyone follow Brittany at Brutal Brittany 2 on Twitter. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye.
Bye, Brittany. Oh my goodness. All right, let me play
And number
this.
4.
Let me play this from Sarah. Wow, this was a hot mic that you heard on like a fire channel.
Oh, yeah, the scanner.
Wow.
So 3 days ago, the email went out to the captain that they're going to propose to shut down up to 16 stations. What proposal to shut down 16? Open mic. Did they not learn anything from this? Well, they want to spend $29 million, so they're going to close. Did our mayor come back last night? No. 3 days ago, the email went out to the captain that they're going to propose to shut down up to 16 stations. What proposal to shut down 16? Open mic. Did they not learn anything from this? Well, they want to spend $29 million, so they're going to close.
Whoa. Interesting.
Yeah. I feel like that mic was hot on purpose, honestly.
Is it from the fire or I'm just kidding.
Oh God.
I feel like whoever left that mic open was like, whoops.
Wow.
Yeah, because that was at one of the stations where they were doing the incident command. And so they were coordinating efforts, and then all of a sudden that mic went hot, and that clip has now been circulating virally.
Jeez.
So, yeah.
Dang.
That's concerning. Okay, we talked about that. Oh, this was a funny moment from a news anchor. A resident and a news anchor just asking questions, the questions we all want to ask of our.
Yes, I can hear you. So the family with the poor little girl who was fire happening right now. Say that again.
Why is there a fire happening right now?
There are multiple fires that are taking place. Yeah. Yeah.
In Newsville, you're supposed to know.
Well, I don't know how it started. We don't know how it started. There, you know,
I think
winds.
it's all the gay people in LA.
Okay.
That was untoward.
You know,
I mean, why do they call them flamers then?
I was gonna say, oh yeah, it was all the flaming people in LA.
Mm-hmm.
They should have replaced him with that lady. They should have sent him to Gavin Newsom, like outside of his car. Why is there a fire right now? Why is there a fire right now? Okay,
I think that would actually been very effective.
I think so.
One of our special guests is here. I think he's ready to admit that he started the fires in California.
Wait a minute. I did
Frankie.
not start the fire in Los Angeles at all. I did
You
not
have
start the fires at
something
all.
You want to say? To
And guess
the
what? They
people?
got a new Frankie Doll bobbleheads coming out in July 2025. And you can pre-order right now. It's a new teacher edition of Frankie Doll bobbleheads.
Frankie, what was the last song you sang at Dooley's? Don't lie.
I sang we didn't start the fire. I just mentioned Nelson Peabody's friend, Kristen.
Isn't that convenient?
It is.
It's
convenient.
almost like you're trying to, in advance, let people know not to suspect you.
Yeah, exactly.
Frankie.
It doesn't look good for you, Frankie, but that's fine. I know you love the song, but it all
And
makes
guess,
sense now.
And you got the link to my bobbleheads.
Yes. Yeah,
Do
I found it. He put it in the private chat.
Okay. Well, if perhaps your bobblehead burned in a fire recently, you can order a new one via this website here. Let me pull it up.
National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.
This is something that I think will make anybody forget about losing everything they own and love in a fire is the Frankie McDonald bobblehead. This is the pre-sale. You can get an orange, what is that, a red shirt or a blue shirt with Frankie's classic adorable tooth gap. These bobbleheads feature Frankie McDonald in a t-shirt. Expected to ship July 2025. Bobblehead is high quality and produced. Could it survive a fire though?
Bobbleheads are made of clay.
It's produced by the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame. It's 8 inches tall. Individually numbered. Ooh, and there's only 2,025 of them made. So don't wait.
Many of them may have burned up if you have any California fans, which I'm sure you do, Frankie. So get yours now.
Wow.
Yes, Bob Levy's with Shuley Network. Eugene Levy must have the same last name as Bob Levy.
Oh. Yeah, I wonder if they're related.
Probably.
Bob Levy, he's part of the Shuley Network. He was on a BS show with Shuley Yeager.
Very true.
And Shuley's still doing his show on the Shuley Network.
He is.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Shuley's doing the new shows on the Shuley Network now. First he did the Shuley show, now then he did Uncle Rico show.
Okay.
Yes.
Good to know. Good to know. Jeremy Parker's, dear Courtney, please forgive me while my hungry eyes feast upon the banquet of your sumptuous I hate this word. I'll never say it right. Décolletage.
I hate sumptuous more than I hate décolletage. Even.
Décolletage.
Décolletage. Yeah, how are you supposed to say it? I've heard it said so many different ways.
Décolletage.
And if you want to follow me on social media, my threads is at Frankie MacD 1984. My blue sky is at Frankie MacD. My ex-former Twitter is at Frankie MacD. My link tree is Frankie MacDonald. My Facebook is Frankie MacDonald. My Instagram is Frankie MacD 1984. My TikTok is Frank 1984. My Clapper is Frank 1984. My Twitch is Frank 1984. My Snapchat's Frankie MCDON. My YouTube channel's Dogs Wolves, and my LinkedIn is Frankie McDonald. Best of luck. Yeah, I'm Frank. You're listening to SimpCast.
Yay!
Yay!
Congrats.
He didn't
Congrats on
start the fire.
Congrats on the he forgot what show he was on for a second there, but that's fine. Congrats on 300K, Frankie. He is crushing it. Derek C says, why did Oprah use her space lasers on her Hollywood friends? I wonder the same thing, Derek.
What the fuck does that mean?
The
Tell me now.
rumor is that space lasers were used on the Maui fires, and because they showed sections that were like there were blue homes or blue structures or blue things that like mysteriously did not get burnt up.
And Oprah has a space laser.
Oprah has whatever she needs.
Are they built
Yeah.
into her like
Yeah.
Oprah's got everything.
Imagine.
I mean, like DARPA has all that shit. The government has it. Gay Carpenter, thanks for letting Grace take your intro spot on F&D. Thank you, Gay Carpenter. GJJ, thank you for being a member for 19 months. 2A Tac Air Operations. Gavin can't get too close to those fires or his hair will go up like MJ's did in that Pepsi commercial. Thank you.
It's like a freaking powder keg. My God.
Oh man. Oh, remember that? Oh.
K-Max. Oh, K-Max's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, K-Max.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yay! Chrissy, how do you and Keanu's leaders in New York compare to Newsom in California? Kathy Hochul and Eric Adams. How would they handle a fire in New York? DEI is more Hochul's priority. Well, they both suck. But nobody voted for Kathy Hochul. People, for some reason, voted for Eric Adams. But I think Eric Adams is like beginning to be a bit fed up with all the illegals, and he was kind of didn't he get indicted when he started to push back like, hey, we literally have no fucking room left. He started to push back against it, and then they indicted him. I think he's beginning to
feel
get fed up with it.
Before, wasn't he?
I had never high hopes for him.
No. I don't know. To be honest with
he
you,
also
who
was
our
saying
mayor is.
They're both awful.
Right.
Kathy maybe voted out, whereas I don't know. I don't even know when they're up for re-election.
I will say in Manhattan, with the amount of sirens, something is always on fire, and it seems like somebody always puts it out pretty easily. But
That's
other than
good.
that, I don't know. Really, honestly, who is our mayor?
Kathy Hochul.
Okay.
Because when they made Governor Cuomo resign after really because of how he handled COVID and bungled it with all the nursing homes, but they actually got him out for like sexual harassment, which is ridiculous.
Yes.
Darth Gavin Nero Newscom, thank you. Major DT, where is Anna? She's right in the middle of this. She is not in LA. She is not in this area at all. I
Isn't
think
she like
she's safe.
way south of it all?
She is, I think, north.
Oh,
I think Northern California.
California is so big,
Right.
yeah, she's got her baby's like what, a month old now? Wow. Oh, just a month old bean. Night owl. Night owl. Faith, everybody. Better times are ahead. I'm with you, night owl. That's how I feel. Push ups. What's up, Pushy? I'm gonna call him Pushy now. Brittany, did you know Mayor Bass worked for Castro?
Well, Brittany's not here.
Brittany's gone.
Whoops.
I'm just gonna say Costco.
Oh,
Hope. LA is not prepared for an earthquake. We're doomed. Ugh. Don't give me any
You weren't
ideas.
even
Hope.
prepared for a fire.
Don't give him any ideas. Derek C, thank you for the 5. Fighting fires is one of the jobs of LAFD, but shouldn't a higher priority be fighting toxic masculinity? It should be. You're right.
Oh God, are we gonna watch that video of the assistant fire chief?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Here it is.
Ugh.
Los Angeles Fire Department diversity chief blames fire victims in shocking viral video defending DEI.
Oh my God.
The reality is you're not one of the boys. You never will be one of the boys, but you can be a good firefighter.
Who or what is this?
It's a
People see
Is it a shim? It's a shim.
you and they're
It's a
like,
she, them.
ooh,
I
you
don't
know, they're so excited. Here's a female black officer. Because there's not a lot of us. You want to see
No,
somebody
they're going, ooh, you're here. Oh, God.
that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives
No.
that person a little bit more
Nobody
ease,
gives a
knowing
fuck.
that somebody might understand their situation better.
100% wrong. 100% wrong.
This
Wait,
is ridiculous. I think maybe if there's like a fire at the DMV and we need someone to sass the fire away, maybe.
It's like a
If
Reno
my house is
911
on
episode.
fire, or if I am in trouble or something, I do not want to see a responder that looks like me. Incompetent me in
either.
a leotard or something. Like I cannot. There would be no possible way. No, I don't want to see. It's a
That's
fire.
exactly what I was thinking. Like, what? I don't need you to look like me. In fact, I'd like you to look as opposite for me as possible because right now,
Absolutely.
I
I want
don't
you
know
to
how to
got
get
them
out of this
Thor.
situation. If I knew how to
Yeah.
get out of this situation, I wouldn't be calling you. I want somebody who knows how to get me out of this situation. And you
Right.
more than likely are not going to be a 5'5" blonde retarded lady. You're
Right.
gonna,
I think we
like,
can all see that everyone, when their house is on fire, wants a big, strong dude to show up. and-
Rugged as possible. Fucking,
Well,
I
like,
don't
for
care if
her-
he hates what, I don't care how, what his political beliefs are, but I want him to like have an axe. I don't care what it is.
And
just
a
an axe.
hose.
I want
I
him
mean,
to have
ideally, he would be
and
Republican
pick
or
me up
MAGA.
and just save me. Like I don't want to see someone that looks like me. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, and she was even saying like, oh, if they look like you, then it's going to give you some ease because they might understand your situation better. No, if you are applying for a job that puts you in a position to be a first responder, then that's how you know how you understand the situation because you freaking get trained. If somebody has to look like you in order to have empathy for them in their urgent situation, you're a pile of garbage and you should not be in this line of work.
That's what narcissists think. They can't
Yeah.
comprehend anybody other than someone like them. And guess what? Oh, you understand? No, your situation is on fire. Okay, and you're trained to put out fires.
Right.
That's all you need
want.
to know.
It doesn't matter. You want your therapist to look like Courtney, probably your dream.
Well, yeah, I mean, if
you
you're
want
having-
a firefighter to look like
if you're having issues with your boner, I think that would probably help.
Exactly. You want if I talk to a therapist that was like, a mermaid, that's great. You don't want a mermaid showing up to your house.
You also probably
in a
don't
domestic
want
violence situation, or if your house is on fire, or I don't know, somebody is holding me hostage. No, it doesn't make me feel better when you can't carry me out of a fire.
Yeah, you need to have
a female
just-
black police officer, and she's going around to the community and she's kicking butt.
The media play a big part in everybody's lives now. So when you get to see powerful, positive women, it's refreshing and it's empowering.
When you think of women, you think of nurses, you think of teachers, but you wouldn't think of a
Well, what about mothers?
I also have no problem with a hot female cop. Just like if you need to, axe down my door to help me and you can't carry me out, then that's a problem. But if you want to be female police officers do great work, or female firefighters also, maybe they could clean up the brush that was untoward. But like it's like there are some things that men can do a little bit better. And
And
that you
also
feel
the
a little bit
hot-
more comfortable with, right?
the hot female should also have a capable male partner.
Yeah.
Absolutely, right.
To ensure that where her physical shortcomings are doesn't get people killed. So
And where
100%.
his mental shortcomings are, maybe.
Right.
And she could speak to somebody and like, yo, don't be weird. You don't need to choke
Right.
him that hard. Like,
Exactly.
let's just talk
Yeah.
about it. Maybe. So yeah, actually, you know what? A lovely burly male cop and a lovely female cop would be maybe the perfect combination in some
Police
situations.
officer when it's something that's reality for women as well.
Okay, let's retake this part and just take off your glasses really quickly and then put them back on again.
Can't be it if you can't see it, and so that's why it's important for young girls to see women riding
Oh my God,
around
that's
on
such
fire
horse shit. You can't be it if you don't.
Can't see it. I wanted to be a gymnast and a veterinarian when I was little.
Same.
I was like, it's possible to be both. I didn't see any of that shit. I was like,
I wanted to be a gymnast, a veterinarian, and a pop star.
yeah. I grew up in my gymnastics. I was seeing like what Dominique Dawes, who was black. I didn't.
Yeah, she was cool.
And I don't know. I didn't see any.
I wanted to be either a librarian or a model. That's what I wrote down. Either. I don't know where it came from, but neither helps people.
What did you
I
want
just
to be,
realized
Sarah?
she was like quoting that R. Kelly song. If I can see it, then I can be it.
I can do it.
If I can do it.
Fun. They should show them just the woman driving the fire truck into a fucking.
Is she strong enough to do
Like,
this?
I can't parallel park this thing.
Or, you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
That's your job.
And that
your
right
job.
there is why she should not be in this position. She lacks the empathy to just to just help somebody when they're in a shitty situation.
What about a dog? What about a baby?
If you can't enthusiastically go, fuck yeah, I can. Let's throw him down the stairs right now. I'll lift him up. Like, you can't
then
say
you're
that.
gonna
Then no,
blame
you
the-
can't do it, and you're not good enough
Sorry,
to do
my
this job.
husband's a paraplegic.
Yes!
Yes, he was there. Like, what?
Like, you got yourself into that fire. Well, then there's
Right.
no need for firefighters whatsoever.
My
Apparently,
husband passed out while going down on me. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want to hear?
Also, I
You
don't
think
mind
people just purposefully get themselves in these situations?
He got himself in the
she
wrong
showed up
place.
if she showed up to save me, I would be like, okay, I feel pretty safe.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh fuck, she's gonna kill me on purpose.
No,
She
but
definitely
she is,
cannot
like,
carry a
really
human.
strong and able-bodied. So why? I don't understand how she doesn't believe in herself enough to save the paraplegic man from a
Because she
fire.
actually can't do it. If she could, she would have enthusiastically said that she could.
Because she's she's doughy big, not like strong big.
Not burly.
Yeah.
It's just that's the weirdest thing. The fact that the editor didn't edit that out. Like, whoa, don't say that.
It's not about competency. It's about DEI bullshit. It's about I need to see somebody black or brown. I refuse to believe that anybody actually wants that in their fire department.
I don't care what color they are. Just can you carry me
I
out
was
of the
first
fire?
African American female promoted to the rank of battalion chief. With each promotion, more eyes come on you, more scrutiny. They want to know, does she know what she's doing? Does she keep her crew safe?
Some people walk in with the respect already. As a female, you have to know your stuff. You're not given opportunity.
This looks like a Reno 911 episode.
Wait,
women
well,
and being a police officer.
And
You're
that reminds
capable
because
of
they
doing it.
mentioned
It's not a
Angela
man's role.
Bassett.
It's not a man's field. I'm here.
Is that actually her?
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
For
It's
real.
just the weirdest thing. You shouldn't have gotten yourself in that fire. Okay, well, unless you want to die, you don't really, typically light your home on fire. And like,
That's what
it
people
doesn't
need
really
to be
make-
shamed in an emergency. Like when your house is burning in LA, be like, whoa, you should have moved out during COVID.
Yeah, well, I can't carry you. So,
yeah.
Sorry, there's no water in the fire hydrant.
But you put yourself in that situation.
God, that's just so
unbelievable. Jeremy Parker's, for all that lost their homes to the fire, I'm quite certain Courtney can build tents for them to sleep in. She's a master tent builder.
That's untoward, but very
We'll do that next. A weather modification could have put the fire out. Yes, Aaron. Aaron, I like how you're thinking. Hope. Let's hear y'all's best lesbian firefighter voices. Oh, get down. And part of your firefighter training is to scissor.
We're here to save people that look like me.
I'm gonna scissor you till you squirt the fire out.
What? Can I get your husband out of a fire? Well, he got himself in the wrong situation, so no.
Best way to not have your husband in a fire is to be a lesbian.
I'm here. I'm here. I will save you. I will save you.
Never mind.
I have to go. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have put yourself in this. You'll be fine. It won't even hurt you. And I'll get someone for you. That's what you would do. Like, I cannot lift you.
I'm just here to break out the windows to get the cats.
Oh yeah. I'm just getting your cats.
You'll never get your cats back. They're mine now.
They're mine
I'm
now.
the lipstick lesbian firefighter, and it was terrible.
Nothing more unhinged than a girl fight. True. Let's see.
Okay.
And Kate, let's see. Before we move to the next topic, I want to bring this up, which I thought was very interesting. Of course, this exists because, capitalism. And good for them, but this is tragic. LA millionaires shell out for $2,000 an hour private firefighters as overwhelmed city abandons neighborhoods to the flames. Wow, this
This
exists.
is really common.
Yes,
MK
really?
hired private firefighters last time, but not only for her. For
There's
their
private
whole
contractors.
Yeah.
So what water did they have
Yeah,
access to
insurance
then?
companies. Insurance companies will hire private contractors too to protect their highest asset properties too. Because they'd rather pay out, $20,000 for a privately contracted fire team than $2 million. So,
right.
Yep. Heidi Montag, Spencer Pratt, another
Poor
one.
Spidey.
But how did they have access to water? What water were they accessing?
Right. How did the private, maybe they just have it in trucks?
they have water tankers that they fill, but
Oh God.
I didn't hear of as many of them in this incident.
Yeah. Wow.
Poor John Goodman. You also realize how terrible a lot of these celebrities look now.
I thought he was already dead. Who's this? I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who Kobe Smulders is, but her house is smoldering.
That's a terrible last name considering. Yeah.
She was on How I Met Your Mother.
Oh. Whitney Cummings' house burnt down?
No, it didn't. I just looked it up. I swear. Maybe I'm wrong.
Are these the celebrities that got the firefighters? That paid for firefighters? Who? What's this list supposed to be?
Oh, maybe it is.
Oh, just that they were affected?
Celebrities have been affected.
Oh,
man, Miley Cyrus needs to move. She lost her house last time.
She did not lose it again. It's because she was saying how terrible it was that she lost her Malibu house the last time. That's why I almost am. I'm 99% sure it didn't burn down again. But yes, she has lost her house in a.
But I mean, like she was affected somehow this time. I don't know exactly how much. But like, she lost.
I'm sure she was.
So
she
much
just a
in the last
terrible
one.
thing. Yeah, right. I don't think. Could you have your house burned down twice? That would feel.
Private fire protection companies often contract with state and local governments to help battle wildfires, but in recent years, California's fire firms have begun on-call services ready to show up with their own water supplies, trucks, hoses, fire-quenching chemicals, and other industrial-grade equipment. But these hero for hires come with a hefty price tags, with some outfits charging $2,000 an hour for their services. I mean, I guess it's worth it. It's worth that to me is be like, well, if you lose your house, like that's going to be way more than a couple $1,000. Chris Dunn, owner of Covered 6, told that outlet that his phone has been ringing off the hook as the Hollywood elite jockey for his bespoke services. Wow, that's almost like a person there in the flames.
I was gonna say, it looks like he's doing fire art.
Burning Man. A reporter for the San Francisco Chronicle observed one home outfitted with water sprayers continually drenching the roof as specialists stood by all night watching for flare-ups. Other firms sprayed the landscape with fire retardant and cocoon trees and bushes and thick fireproof materials. But as these companies rack up cash, the ones who hire them are taking heat from ordinary folk, more than 100,000 of whom have been forced to flee, leaving their homes under the protection of the overwhelmed public fire department. Millionaire real estate investor Keith Wasserman ignited a blaze of outrage when he put out a call for someone to connect him with private firefighters to save his house in the Pacific Palisades. Does anyone have access to private firefighters to protect our home? Need to act fast here. All the neighbors' houses are burning. We'll pay any amount. Thank you. Wow. He posted it to his ex account and then deleted it. Wow, this is beautiful. Even burnt, it's still beautiful. Incredible nerve, commented one critic. His family is evacuated and he's trying to hire private firefighters to risk their lives to save a home he most certainly has insured. Incredibly tone deaf. So you're suggesting that potentially life-saving resources, even if private, should be diverted to save your house because you're rich, while tens of thousands of people try to evacuate. Real estate mogul Rick Caruso, former water commissioner and outspoken critic of the city's fire response, took similar heat after he too hired private muscle to protect his home from the flames. Wish I had private crews to protect my $2 investment in Brogy. All I got is this broken umbrella and spray fill with tap water. I also heard a guy, just a regular dude, was out spraying his, hosing down his house.
There's a lot of that. It sounds like, but a lot of them didn't have water to do it with.
Okay, we will end our fire convo with this, which is a happy story. Happy story, happy clip. This is a man being reunited with his dog Oreo, who spent 5 nights in his home's rubble.
Oh,
here we go.
It's Tika Tika! It's Tika Tika! It's Tika Tika! Hi, Boo Boo! How's the fire? Oh, honey!
Sweet baby.
You're alive! Oh, honey!
Oh. The dog is like, what the fuck?
Why did you leave me in the first place?
Oh, thank you, Jesus! Oh, thank you, God! NBC, where's NBC? Where are you, Liz? Thank you! Oh, honey, thank you! Oh, God almighty! Oh, Jane! Oh, Jane! It's Tika Tika! It's Tika Tika!
Why would he leave
It's Tika
the dog?
Tika! Hi, Boo!
Right, and then brought a camera crew back to find him.
Oh, the doggy's all soot colored. Oh. But this is how I react anytime I just see any dog. So.
Right. He's kind of giving a little bit of a Will Ferrell character.
Yeah. Oh.
The thing is, if I was separated from any of my dogs for a handful of days or however long, they would not just be they would be breaking everything in front of them. Get me to my mom. They would not just hey and start waddling. So that's kind of weird. But I would definitely be collapsing on the ground and bawling my eyes out I can't believe I missed you so much. I'm so happy you're alive. And then they would be attacking my face with kisses. That's just a weird scenario. I mean, I'm happy that they were reunited. It just seems something seems a little off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's an out of work actor.
He just set all of it up to
Right,
maybe get,
that's not
some eyes
even
on
his
him.
house. That's Paris's house, and he put his dog up at the top of the hill and hired them. Oh, it's who?
Yeah.
The dog's like, what are we doing?
The dog's like, what is? I don't understand. But
Okay, Dad.
Sarah, how much of these fires do you think are being started by people, arsonists, homeless, etc.?
Well, considering there's no lightning storms or really natural causes going on right now, I'd say a good majority. The only real natural, which is still technically man-made, but real natural cause when there's no lightning or anything would be power lines igniting fuel in a windstorm, which it has been windy, but they did pretty much confirm that the one in the Palisades was started as a small backyard fire that got out of control.
Gender reveal party strikes again. Yeah.
Someone's Worst red flag warning of the year. Gonna do a bonfire today. Good idea. But I would say a majority, especially looking at the proximity and locations, are arson for sure. I mean, they, again, on the radio, they were saying that they have people at the trailheads with backpacks full of arson tools. So, but I would say 80% of this is arson, at least.
Jeez.
In this incident, or these incidents.
Homeless man with a flamethrower was tackled by residents in California. Woo!
What the fuck?
And that's the one that started the Kenneth fire, I believe.
Wow.
And it looks like they're doing some of these. They're going right on the edges of affluent neighborhoods and starting them, because then the evacuation orders come and then they go in and loot.
Oh, wow. Right.
Yeah.
I heard about the looters.
I saw something. I was watching like a live feed of it, like 4:00 in the morning, and I can't find it now. It was like, it looks as if there are people in ski masks just starting the fires, or, a fire here. I still can't find it. And then, just like after they had already started.
If you look up like if you look up like Santa Monica ski masks, there were 5
that's
people
why
that
I
they
can't
caught.
find it.
And there's
so
a ton
that
of
is
videos going
true.
around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And why would you?
Yeah.
I mean, why would the fuck would you do such a thing?
To loot. Yeah.
I guess.
And people are copycat criminals too. They're like, I want some attention because I'm fucking sick and psychotic, and I want to.
Because I have a small penis, I don't know what to do about it.
That's right. I want to start fires for people that look like me.
Oh, right, right. There's not enough lesbian firefighters. Oh, here's another one. Homeless man arrested for arson after setting fire in Pioneer Park in Los Angeles County. The fire last night was quickly extinguished. Jose Carranza Escobar admitted to setting the fire. Oh, this one little fire here.
A lot of them are homeless encampments too, but the areas that they were starting in, not a bunch of homeless people up in like Brentwood and Bel Air and.
Wow, that's really sad.
Wow.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's move on to something that's doesn't involve fire, but it is a fiery subject.
Ooh.
Male libido gets astonishing boost from this beloved childhood beverage. Can you guys guess what beverage this is?
Sunny D.
Yoo-hoo.
I had guessed it was Yoo-hoo at first too.
Pre-Sun.
Purple stuff. Sunny D.
I was trying to think of like a beloved childhood beverage. Was it no, those don't exist anymore.
Tab. I'm just kidding.
Beloved childhood beverage. Nesquik, Yoo-hoo. Hold on. What? I mean, I don't even remember. Dude, High C.
No, it can't be that.
My favorite beloved childhood beverage was when I'd go to Taco Bell and I'd mix all the sodas together at the machine. And then
Kool-Aid.
Because when we were growing up, we had to share drinks. But if I did that, then nobody would want to share with me.
What?
We had to share sodas at the Taco Bell. We never got to have our own soda, so we had to like.
It's like, Chrissy ruined hers by putting them all in here, so everybody has to get a different one.
Yep.
Then did you like it? Like, what would you?
No, but at least it was. I could have my own thing.
You were taking a stand.
I was taking a stand.
She enjoyed having her own drink, and that's the important part.
Yes. Okay, get ready. It's grape juice. Grape drink. It's grape juice.
That's a childhood drink.
I don't think I ever would have guessed that.
Okay, so wine?
Maybe.
What?
Men who regularly drink grape juice could significantly lower the odds of erectile dysfunction, especially older fellas. A new study published in The Aging Male. No one's going to read that. No one's going to get caught reading an issue of The Aging Male.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody write this
Get
down.
some for
Remind me to
Gino.
have it. Yeah. I'm going to have it sent to our house like every month. The aging
Like he
man.
needs it. Was there an opposite of it? Maybe doesn't he need it
Right.
more
Isn't he a horn
suppressed?
He's
dog?
always erect, but it would be
Yeah.
funny. I'm going to replace the epic times with the aging male.
Now that is amazing.
Oh my
I
God.
really will. I hope he can't hear me. That'll be
This is fun.
hilarious. He's like, I keep getting this magazine. Where's my paper? I'm like,
Researchers at Tianjin Medical. Oh, that sounds Asian. Yep, it's in China. Chinese doctors are always looking up dick solutions.
Wait,
They-
maybe it's the Asian male and not the aging male.
Asian male.
Asian male.
The Panda Express. Compared to those who consume none at all, men who drink grape juice 5 times or more per week saw a 79% decrease in ED struggles. Their analysis of 600 men, 300 with and 300 without. Why are we involving the people without it? With a mean age of 47.2 years, showed a marked advantage from men aged 40 and older at 83% reduced odds of ED. Whereas men below 40 only gained a third as much of a benefit. Okay. What is it in grape juice?
Yeah, what is it that's in grape juice? I don't understand.
I still don't understand. It's not a childhood drink. It's
grape juice?
Well, any juice is anyone's drink. Childhood
Juices
drinking
are
is
for
yoo-hoo.
children. You shouldn't be drinking
17.
juice as an adult. It's like
Right. Sunny Delight, yoo-hoo. These are childhood drinks. That was a silly way to just if your dick is soft, drink grape juice.
Isn't grape juice just wine?
Titled this. Why do they got to bring children into it?
Oh, that's true. That's true. They really had to tease it out in the headline.
Poor
I guess.
marketing, if you ask me.
Let's see. Grape juice is a non-fermented beverage with the presence of many. Oh, it's the phenolic compounds and non-flavonoid. So isn't that in wine as well?
Wine. So maybe it makes you think you like your wife more, thus you can get hard.
There you go.
We
According to
solved
research
the world's
on different
problem.
varieties of grape juice, red grape juice has more phenolic chemicals than white grape juice and have superior antioxidant benefits. Researchers also investigated the potential benefits of tomato, apple, orange, and pineapple juice, plus lemonade, milk, meal replacement drinks, and soft drinks, but only grape juice stood out. Why are they doing milk and soda? So stupid. Okay. The juice of red grapes in particular is known to improve cardiovascular health by strengthening circulatory tissues and protecting against damage from high cholesterol. Wow.
What if you just eat grapes?
Right. No, wine, a glass of red wine is supposed to help your heart. Right?
Look at this. And China is also the world's main producer of grapes.
Oh, interesting.
I wouldn't imagine
Ah. Who funded this study?
Big grapes behind this. Nice try, big grape.
We're on to you.
I'm keeping my penis soft.
I guess they don't have a good wine climate in China, so they're
not right. Right. Isn't it supposed to be rice wine? Isn't that sake? Doesn't make any sense.
Right. Jeremy Parker says the fires were started by guys tossing off in tissues to pictures of courtmates. The friction from the tossing off started the fires on the tissue. Ah,
yes,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Human is flammable. So
Joe Biden has a small pee. Hey guys with small peepees need love too. Yes, they do.
True.
They don't need as much love because they're smaller, but
yeah, there's less of it to love, but
just drink your grape juice and shut up. Okay.
Right. Oh, speaking of hard peepees, this is kind of a heartwarming story. A young man working at a Five Guys gets approached by one of OnlyFans' grossest influencers, Bonnie Blue, who propositions him without asking his age. The young king turns her down and says he's a Christian who's saving himself for marriage. Ooh.
I just want
wondered, I can't see it on the menu, but where do I get the Five Guys from? The Five Guys.
Oh, is she the friend of the? I think she's the friend of Lily Phillips, the one who did the 100 guys in a day.
Did they say one of OnlyFans' grossest influencers?
Well, that's what this guy Brandon is saying. It's not like
okay.
an article. He
All
just
right, I
finds
got
her
it.
gross.
Okay, got it. Okay.
The Five Guys. I didn't know if there was like a special room where you can take me out back.
No, I don't think that's happening.
What about after your shift?
Um,
I mean, I'd want to give you, a good rating.
I'm a Christian man and I'm with Sigma.
I'm asking for what's on the menu, that's all.
Genuinely, I feel like I'm doing it right now. I can hand you a menu if you want.
Are you on it?
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's a shame. I just wondered, I can't see it on the menu.
Do guys? And that's a stupid question. Of course, guys go for this. She's beautiful, and guys love it when women proposition them because it's usually the other way around.
Most guys that I've talked to about the kind of stuff, they're like, this is terrifying. I'm afraid that I'm being set up. Like if a beautiful woman walks up to me and tries to proposition me for something, I'm afraid I'm about to get like kidnapped and murdered by a bunch of dudes that are waiting in a van that she's trying to take me to. Like she's just, luring me somewhere.
Also, this guy is just a kid, right? I mean, he doesn't. He reacted to it really well, but it's like
they said with they didn't know the age, but I think he does look a little bit on the young side.
Yeah,
He does seem
he's
rather
pretty
young.
notorious for hiring Christian people. Like
really?
Yeah, they're very Christian organization, and they pretty
Five Guys is?
was that a Five Guys? Oh, I thought that was In and Out. My bad.
Oh yeah, it is Five Guys.
Well, she was just looking for Five Guys.
if you did this in a Chick-fil-A, she would burst into flames. For Christ's sake!
Aw.
Well, what makes this worse too is like she's done interviews where she talks about how she prefers having like young clients that she can like teach how to do things. It's very predatory and creepy. Yeah. So I don't like this at all. Cause I mean, again, like the dudes that I know are like, I don't want a woman coming up to me and asking me this kind of shit. Cause I'm afraid that I'm going to just get kidnapped and murdered. But then also that.
Who does want that, male or female? Like, hey, if a man did it, it would be bad. If a woman does it, it's also bad. It's like, what are you doing? I'm just working. I'm confused. Is there a
lettuce or tomato, lady? Come on.
To me.
But then like just the fact that like she's putting this young kid in this position where like he's clearly not an old man. Okay. He's clearly very young. And she's also been on record saying that kind of stuff. It's just like, this is gross. This is predatory. Like, girl,
I think I did see that. I think I did see like, well, I am a little bit older, but people of age, I will, to try and teach them. That's what you're talking about, right, Courtney?
Yeah, like she said that she likes younger. I mean, she didn't specifically say anything about like, minors or anything, right?
No minors.
But like she talks about how she prefers like younger guys that are inexperienced because she wants to teach them like how to do stuff. Like it's just it's just very predatory. I don't like like this is just very gross to me. Like, girl, come on, stop. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's not cool. It's just gross.
I think a man, I could be wrong, a man, working in this position, or really any man, would appreciate like maybe more of a genuine flirt rather than like a cold proposition.
Hey, right.
Right.
Like
you want to go
be
fuck
cute,
me, or like
be
that is not
cheeky,
good
be like,
anyway.
oh, I think you're so handsome. I just want to say like, wow, like I don't know if here's my number. I don't know if you ever want to, like, that's genuine.
Yeah.
This, like, oh, I'm going to blow you next to the fryer.
Yeah. Where do I get the Five Guys? Is there a room out back? Are you on the menu? Like, ew, like this is just obviously some type of weird setup. I don't know if he can see the camera and like off to the side recording, but like obviously this is for something. This isn't, she's not asking to have sex with him, or she probably is actually genuinely trying to have sex with him. But
no, she has a camera set up. It's supposed to be a viral moment. She was thinking it would be funny to be like, so,
but she also
where's
has
the
an
room for the 5
OnlyFans.
guys? What's that?
She also has an OnlyFans. Or maybe she
Oh
does want to
no,
have some
right? But
content.
she's recording this interaction. It's not
Right.
like
Like this
she
specific
typically
interaction,
works.
like
Yeah.
is definitely for a viral moment, and it's just
I don't even know. And for Christ's sake, if she did record, why would she post this? It's a horrible interaction.
It's almost like she's praying. It's kind of devoid of any personality too. It's like she's just preying simply on like a man's animal instincts and not like him as a person, not not getting to know him, not at all. Like this is not a personalized attempt, and like it's obviously for social media, but it just seems kind of it's empty. It's not even really about him. It's like her trying to like show her power, I think.
Yeah.
I don't
very
know.
cringy.
Well, okay, you could
Yeah.
reverse the genders, and that would be like a lot of interactions with, men and women too. I guess this is just grossly.
But it wouldn't go as viral.
Yeah, right.
Because she's friends with that girl, Lily Phillips. So they're just trying to go viral.
That's wild. Yeah, get to know people before you bone them.
Yeah.
Both sides,
Be genuine. Tell him he has nice eyes. Or something like that. Big Grape is one of my nicknames. Thank you, Russell.
Hell yeah.
I'm guessing there's a lot of room out back. Okay. K-Max ranked the following burger joints: Shake Shack, In-N-Out Burger, and Five Guys fries and burgers, both ranked. Five Guys lost it with me due to price and grease. First of all, Shake Shack is the best, far and away. Shake Shack's chicken sandwich, and I only know this because Frank and I we were at a rest stop because we were going up to the Sticker Mule factory. And we tried the chicken sandwich at Shake Shack, and then on the way back we had Chick-fil-A. Chicken sandwich at Shake Shack. Sticker Mule. So Anthony Constantino, Sticker Mule is like he's very based. He caught a lot of flack and lost a lot of business for putting like a big vote for Trump sign on one of the buildings, like one of the old factories up where he lives, like in Amsterdam. But anyway, Shake Shack's chicken sandwich way better than Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich. So I would do Shake Shack, then Five Guys, then In-N-Out.
I've never had In-N-Out, but I know that I would like it because it's a lot like 7th Street Burger. I like the special sauce. I like the secret sauce. Five Guys, their burger's fine, but I hate their fries. I hate them. Shake Shack is... So I would go probably In-N-Out, even though I haven't had it. Then
how could you rate it first, even though you've never had it?
Because I know what it is.
That's
I know
insane.
it's the secret sauce because there's a 7th Street Burger, and that's like the New York thing that is the equivalent of it. I just know. I would.
You don't know until you've had it.
I know what it entails. And again, these are not my favorite. Shake Shack, their burger fine. Five Guys burger is also fine, but I hate their fries. So, and also I can abide by you. You like their chicken sandwich better than the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich?
It's better. The fry on the Shake Shack chicken sandwich is like outstanding. And like the Chick-fil-A sandwich by comparison just tastes very.
Wait, you put fries on the sandwich?
No, the fry, like the fry, the fry of the chicken, like the
fries on the sandwich.
Oh God! Yeah, no, I interpreted that wrong, but I get it now. I mean, I remember like going to Chick-fil-A for the very first time and not being impressed. I was like, man, people hype this shit up, and like the line because it was like right on the corner of this street, right? So like the line went so far out that it was holding out back not only traffic on that street, but on the freeway leading up to the street because it was like right off that exit. And I was like, I don't like places that hold up traffic like this. So I'm never coming back here ever again. But so I believe you on the Shake Shack thing. I've never been to Shake Shack, so I don't know how to rate it.
The burgers
Ma'am.
are so good. The buns, it's like a sweet Hawaiian roll. Plus, they have a special sauce. Plus, the burgers themselves are like savory and like fall apart.
How do I find
delicious.
one?
Oh my
'Cause,
god!
there aren't any around me like,
You take a
directly.
bite and you go, oh god.
I thought you were gonna tell me to take a bike somewhere. I was like, I don't know if I can
Take
bike
a
there. I
bike.
just, but like I do feel like I like In-N-Out better than I like Five Guys. So there is that, but I don't know
This is
where to
in
rank
regards to you,
rank Shake Shack.
Keanu. It's like saying you're gay but never taking a peen in the butt. Exactly. You're like, I think I know what it feels like.
Okay, I take it back. So I haven't had excuse me, In-N-Out. But I think I've had the equivalent. But the reason I dislike Five Guys, I don't like their fries. I think it's a ridiculous thing. So I say then the opposite. Shake Shack burger first. Okay, Fealty. Also, Dress to Impress. You can watch it and not be gay. It's fine.
It's true. Goodnight, Mister got Keanu out from the ceiling.
Save me from being stuck in the ceiling. All right. It's
Okay,
not going
there's
to make you gay.
There's
Sarah,
a
do you
Shake
have-
Shack kind of close to me-ish, sort of. So maybe I'll make a journey
Make the
out there.
journey. Sarah, do
sometime
you
in
have
the
a
near future.
feelings on these burgers?
I don't eat meat anymore, but
Well,
I know. But I was a big fan of In-N-Out for a long time, and I still like their animal style fries. And Five Guys just looks really expensive and greasy.
Yeah.
And
It's
Shake
the
Shack,
grease,
we've never been
it's
there.
too much.
So
Believe me,
What
I'll
made you-
eat it, but
Sarah,
So-
what made you go vegetarian?
I was vegan for a while, but
Oh,
I
if you
know.
couldn't tell by the nose ring, I was trying not to judge
know.
you.
It's vegan coded. But no, it was like 10 years ago. Just I saw some things in person, and I was like, I can't do that anymore.
What
But
did
now
you see?
I'm a pescatarian. And I eat
Okay.
fish, but I get sick if I try to eat it. My body's like, eh. So
Wow. Okay, so it just doesn't match up with you.
yeah.
like
But
that.
I don't shit on people that do it though. I'm not like, oh, don't eat it around me. I don't care. I mean,
Okay, you're like no judgies.
oh, no judgies, no.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, K-Max. Doreen's Lunatic. In-N-Out is closed in Oakland due to high crime. Oh,
That makes sense.
That was the first In-N-Out location that's ever closed down.
Wow.
Oh, this is interesting. Thank you, K-Max, for the yellow boy. In my changing to the next topic, Chrissy, what happened to Opie? I don't know. 19 years hosting with Anthony, and now he just hates him and you. Everyone still seems like friends except for Opie. Thoughts? Okay, Sarah. What he's referring to is Opie and Anthony were a famous radio duo, kind of like really one step down from Howard Stern in the late 90s, early aughts. They were best known in the tri-state area, so like New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. But I think so. I mean, they have fans, of course, outside those states. But anyway, they had a very successful run, very well-known show. They had a lot of comedians on and helped kind of springboard their careers. Anyway, so they broke up. Anthony was kind of canceled. He started Compound Media, ran Compound Media for 10 years. I had a show on there. Keanu's husband had a show on there too. And now we kind of just check in on Opie and sort of clown him. And that he clowns himself, honestly. Oh, good. Steph is here. Hi, Steph.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
Yay!
How you doing?
Home.
My darling.
We're gonna
Hello.
watch. So anyway, now. Oh, okay. So make a long story short, I tweeted at Opie. I was like, Opie, come on my show. I'll interview you. We can promote your new YouTube channel because he's been tweeting. And he's kind of like a glory days person. Like he's kind of a burnout. Like he was kind of a big deal. I don't know, in the early aughts, and he's kind of faded into the background since then.
And
Whereas
him
like
and Anthony have kind of been going back and forth at each other.
beefing.
He's like, you're doing these low level live streams, and Anthony's like, go and like stream yourself searching for envelopes again, homie.
Yeah.
Like, get out. And they, but also like Jim Norton, who's another big name, he doesn't like Opie anymore. There's a reason that Opie's sort of by himself, I feel.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He's kind of emotionally stunted. And now I've been watching more of his videos, and it's like he is emotionally, mentally stunted, I think, at age 15. Like maybe something happened to him because his sense of humor is like he was in a store and he saw like period products and he was like, oh, pads, you know, and like wouldn't shut up about it. I'm like, that's something a kid makes fun of, not a grown man. So now, and I tweeted at him. I was like, Opie, come on my show. Because he was tweeting at Mr. Beast, Nikki Glazer, Bert Kreischer, like, ooh, promote my new YouTube channel, guys.
It's creepy to me that he wanted Mr. Beast to promote his YouTube channel.
He's busy getting water to Africa. Okay, he's
Like
got a lot
Mr. Beast
of
is
stuff.
marketed towards young children.
Water to
Why do
Africa
you?
when California needs it so much?
Why do you want to be marketed towards young children, sir? That's weird. You're an old man. That's
Well,
get
these were the
anybody
biggest YouTubers and then
hard.
reached out to them.
He was trying to get anybody's attention bigger than him to help.
He's been
promote
trying
his-
to get Frankie to get a bobblehead with him.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Exactly. But
See, I
anyway, so
want
I
Frankie
asked
to
him-
shout me out.
I asked Opie to come on my show. He says, no, you're boring AF. So now I am committed to promoting Opie's new YouTube channel, Opie Unleashed. I will be promoting it nonstop. I will be promoting it until the day I die, really.
Opie Unleashed.
Because Opie Unleashed. Here we go. Here's the latest video from Opie Unleashed. This is like Opie's so cool. He's on this YouTube channel has 794 subscribers. We're trying to boost it up. This video is from 14 hours ago. It has 174 views, so we're really trying to boost this up. If you guys could in your spare time just watch this. You don't have to just press play, walk away, do something else. We're trying to get these numbers up here for Opie, the Opester. This is Opie being he's unleashed in New York City. There's no controlling this 60-something-year-old man.
Stopped.
Can't be stopped. He's 60 and thriving, and has a palatial apartment and a Hamptons house. So he's just got nothing but time on his hands to do cool things, like go to this rally in New York City. Ooh, let's see what kind of mischief he's going to get into.
We got to go check it out. It's like some villains from a Marvel movie.
Bringing the RevCom Corps for the emancipation of humanity.
What are we doing here today?
I'm serious about stopping this fact.
This guy. Oh my God!
We are working to build and organize a movement of millions who can create.
This is like a 6-person rally, and he's got the camera in this man's face.
He's really doing something.
Profound political crisis such that Trump cannot carry out his fascist program. For that to happen, you all have to join in. You need to join in. You need to join in.
You need to join in. I
He's the
get it.
Oprah of joining in.
He pointed to everybody but Opie. Like he's standing right in front of him, and even still.
He's like, I have 6 people at my protest, and I don't want you, Opie.
No,
I
you
have
turned him
nothing.
off already.
Get with the RevCom Corps for the emancipation of humanity. Join us in Washington, D.C. on January 20th.
This is like an off-Broadway production here. We have people dressed as ICE officers.
In creative, dramatic,
wait, we didn't see
political
this.
protest.
We didn't see this guy.
To bring out the people.
Hi.
What's happening in the
Wait, NYPD. Oh man, bro.
You don't have to let this go.
Wait, what's going on down here? What's going on down here?
He doesn't add anything. He just goes, "What's happening? What's going on?" And puts the camera in these people's face.
Do you think he was upset that none of them recognized him?
I think he was. I think the whole time he was like, "Wait a minute, hold on, stop the rally, stop the rally."
Yeah. They'll
Are
start
you
clapping when I
Are
walk up.
you
Yeah.
Greg Opie Hughes?
So wait,
He's-
that was him crashing it?
Yeah, that he crashed the rally, even though
Well,
it
a
was public.
rally, I mean, everyone's invited, but these people have no idea who Opie is. But he doesn't
No.
make a joke. He just starts running around the 6-person rally and
put-
saying,
Yeah, here's the actual.
Why is he going right into his face? What the heck?
That's what he does. That's part of being unleashed.
Oh, quality
Yeah.
content.
Yes.
Yes. You've
It's
been
very
unleashed for a
groundbreaking.
long time, sire.
Very rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here's another great. What do we think of this? This one is from a day ago. 255 views. Let's try to bump this up. On the streets of New York City. This probably was not taken in the winter because there's no coats. He's gonna go around asking women if they're models.
Oh boy.
Yeah, kind of tall.
Not really. No. Are you a model? I didn't think so. Are you a model?
No.
Not really?
He's such a badass. He's so unleashed. It's like he's coming at them with a compliment, and then when they say no, he goes, "I didn't think so. You
Yeah.
suck."
That is
Opie
so
Unleashed.
punk rock.
He's such a
Yeah.
bad boy. He's such a 6-year-old bad boy.
He is.
Oh my goodness. What else?
It has
could
nothing to
happen?
do with him being super creepy and intrusive. It's
It
just
definitely doesn't come off creepy. It comes off cool.
No, he's not creepy. He's unleashed.
He's just unleashed, everyone.
Yeah.
Wow, wait. Are you a model? Is that a bird's nest? What is that?
Good one, Opie.
Definitely not creepy at all. Starting at the bottom and scrolling up with scrolling up.
Starting from the bottom now. We're Opie. Great.
Is that cotton candy? Are you a model?
So the only taker was this geriatric woman. She's
She
into
went-
it. She's
She's
into
not
it.
even. She's like, okay, are you mentally ill or am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's about to offer him pills.
Are you a model?
No, I'm just.
You're not a model?
No.
She should be a model.
Oh wow. Opie Unleashed! Oh my god. There's no stopping him. There's no
there is.
controlling.
Are you guys models?
Controlling Opie.
Matrix ain't gonna get him down.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's some Jack Doherty level style content. Except he's like 60.
Do you guys want to see the buying envelopes video? This, I think, is some of his best work.
It is his best work.
All right, I gotta get envelopes. You guys got envelopes? Are they next to the Kotex? Are they next to the feminine hygiene?
Feminine hygiene.
Are they next to the
I gotta get
Kotex?
envelopes. Are they next to the period stuff?
I see feminine hygiene, not envelopes. It's not next to the hygiene, is it? I know, but she sent me where the feminine hygiene stuff. It was very embarrassing for all of us. Is
Get
there
it?
envelopes
Because
around
women
here?
have periods and I'm
Oh,
a
right.
man. That's so
Yeah, exactly.
It was so
Wild.
embarrassing for me to walk down an aisle in a store.
And yell
Terrible.
about feminine hygiene
like-
products.
It was so crazy.
Girls do get periods. Oh my god. I can't handle it. I'm so unleashed.
Here, I'm sorry.
So
Thank
they
you.
Do the brand.
All right, guys.
Dad.
Opie the ultimate troll. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
He says it's Opie, the ultimate troll. He actually refers to himself in the third person. In case you guys
You're not
didn't know.
trolling everyone.
That wasn't
Everyone
even
that
a
you
troll.
just
You were just
encountered was
acting
just fucking
stupid.
confused.
Yeah.
That's all.
It wasn't even a
ultimate
troll.
troll, huh?
You sound like a confused old man in a store. That's
Yeah.
what you sound like.
He's unleashed.
I'm gonna recreate this. I'm just gonna run into a corner store. You guys got envelopes? He has the tampons, right? And then when
my
everyone
God.
is confused, they'll be like, "All right, I don't."
That's
we
a
don't know
great
how to help
idea.
you, man."
We all should reenact this and do
Let's
our
all
own
reenact it in our
buying
local corner
envelopes
store.
video.
Are they
Looks
by the
like I need
preparation
some envelopes.
Oh yeah.
Right
Yes,
next
is it
to
by
the
the
Tampax.
Viagra?
Is it over here by the condoms? Right here?
Oh wow, he has. You guys got a Viagra or something? Wow, here's the dick pills. Where's the envelopes? I'm Keanu, the ultimate troll.
He went into a public bodega and just filmed himself going down an aisle talking to two people. Is that considered a troll? And these are like, nobody knows who he is. They don't know nobody knows who anybody is. I think he
that's
walked
why I
around expecting to be recognized every moment of his life.
The
Not
way
in
he
any
would
one
laugh
of
at his
those
own
videos
jokes too.
did
He's like,
somebody go.
"I'm Opie, the ultimate troll."
Right. Not
No,
one
stop
person in
laughing at
any of those videos said, Opie, is that you? Like, maybe that's what he was looking for.
Yes, sign my boobs, please. Does it end there? No. This is another
no.
video. This is another video. He had a co-host who died a couple years ago, but he just uploaded this 2 days ago.
Huh.
Awkward
He's a-
moment. Breakfast twinsies with Carl Ruiz. This is a man who's been dead years now. But you wouldn't know it from this video.
Jesus. Okay.
What the hell are you doing?
We ordered the same thing, brah.
What the fuck are you doing? Thank you.
This is a close-up. In case all you people that don't live in New York have never seen a bagel before, this is what a bagel is.
Dude, that's not how you do it. You have to put the capers. You have to put the capers on the cream cheese. That way they don't run around. I just want some capers on here. It's my meal.
He's Opie Unleashed. He's not going to do things the right way.
I want to put the capers on it, brah.
He's going to put the capers wherever he wants.
How did this man die? And why is he posting this now?
I know.
To post it now, 2 days ago, is it really worth the 205 views, Opie? This poor co-host of yours, Carl Ruiz, is dead.
Look at the comment. Compelling content on the edge of my seat over here.
Carl was so annoyed at your capers and cream cheese setup because it's not by the book. He just knocks over your sandwich. And then Opie says, he was the best.
Okay. Cool.
Carl was the best. This is so bad. Why wouldn't he just say, like, the late Carl Ruiz? It's almost like he wants people to think he's still alive.
Imagine having so little friends that you have to post old videos of your dead friends.
Oh,
It is a little sad. He tried to be friends with the people at the bodega, but they just didn't appreciate his unleashed manner.
It's me, Kiki Unleashed. Where's
Let's
the
add a
envelope?
comment. Let's add a comment.
Oh,
Right.
no.
I'm gonna take
He's
what
gonna
Keanu
block you.
said. I've already been blocked. I'm blocked on Twitter.
YouTube though. He's gonna block you on YouTube
Fine.
too.
It's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna go down in blaze of glory. I'm gonna say, imagine
You're not gonna be able to
having
watch any more Opie Unleashed.
no living friends that you have to post videos of your dead ones. I like that.
That's really good. I think it's very poignant right there.
If he blocks me on YouTube, I don't know. I'll find a way. I'll find a way, Courtney.
Okay. It's just yeah, you're gonna need to get your Opie Unleashed content.
Opie
somehow.
Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed. I'm all over the streets of New York City causing a ruckus.
Tonga, what are you doing?
Oy vey. And
Chungus
these
is
would
being
be
a chunk.
these videos would be better suited as tweets. Opie, they'd be better suited as maybe YouTube shorts, or I don't know. Is Vine still a thing?
No,
no.
Periscope gone, isn't it?
Yeah, Periscope. Maybe he's
TikTok,
just
that's
too
about to
unleashed.
go.
He's too unleashed for me to understand. Russell Hall says, "Okay, fine. So, what do you think Opie should do? Enjoy his retirement. Enjoy his golden years. I don't know. Stop trying to make stop trying to make fetch happen."
He was doing that live stream at that bar. And remember when Jim Stansel
Yeah, Jim Stansel's the
Put
only
the
one
sign behind him and like
warmed
they
his
did a
heart.
stream together. I mean that was kind of cute. Like if you're trying to, I don't know, what is he trying to do?
I think he's trying to be a poor man's Andrew Dice Clay. Thank you, Fealty.
And that's
Fealty has
fine.
sent me this Andrew Dice Clay video.
Right.
He is doing a man on the street.
You think still warm? Look at my scarf. Big shot. Everybody thinks you're warm. Look at my scarf. Look at my scarf.
Yeah, this is way funnier.
Look how warm I am in mine. Look,
These are hysterically funny.
look at this scarf.
Look at you with the Barbara.
Andrew Dice Clay, though, is a comedian, and he'll go up to people
Right.
and say, "Do you want to take a picture? I guess I'll take a picture of you if you want it." Right?
Mhm.
But people are like, "What are you talking about?" But he understands what he's doing.
'Cause
Like,
he's funny.
We
He's a
don't.
funny
They don't
comedian.
realize that you're Andrew Dice Clay, right? He has.
Yeah, this is what Opie's
scruples.
trying to do.
Right.
Opie is trying to be Andrew Dice Clay. We already have an Andrew Dice Clay.
Mhm. Right. And then-
I got a new scarf. Nobody believes me. I got a new scarf. Nobody believes me. I got a new scarf. Nobody believes me. Look at my scarf. Look at my scarf. I got the scarf.
Yeah, that's actually funny.
It's like he's
He
trying.
was
He's
a
trying to be
mega-
like the
mega
Sacha Baron
star.
Cohen kind of.
Yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
find, Opie. That's a good find, Fealty. Let's see. Here's another
Poor
video.
Fealty.
A poor Fealty.
Well,
I
you
don't
just
tell-
called him Opie.
I don't. Oh, right. I don't tell him to do these things.
Freudian slip.
Wally. You Wally? Wally. I'm here with Vincent. Are you meeting us? With the hat?
I'm not Wally.
Oh.
Justice for Fealty.
He actually gets people to interact with him. Opie's just yelling at store clerks.
And maybe it'll blow up, but eventually Andrew Dice Clay was such a character, and he was at one point like a huge, and so was Opie, right? Opie and Anthony, right? But I think less people would, when Andrew Dice Clay goes up and looks like a homeless man, goes, "Please no pictures, please no." Eventually they realize who he is. Sometimes Opie, I don't think he has that kind of like.
No, he has no.
He just
charisma,
runs into a
fame,
store for a
no
second.
variety. People don't
Well, it's
remember
also
him.
easy for him to get a reaction from the store clerk asking where something is because they're
They're
going to
forced
answer back. Yeah, they're
Talk to him. Yeah.
yeah.
But
That's their job.
eventually somebody might go, "Are you Andrew Dice Clay?" Nobody is probably going to go, "Are you Opie?"
Yeah. No one's
Opie.
gonna say, "Are you Opie?" They're gonna say, "Are you Ellen with a beard?"
Right. Exactly. That's why it doesn't work. And maybe it'll work for Opie. And let's pray for
It
him.
will not work for him. He needs to be leashed again. Deranged Lunatic says Opie should be on Nightlife. Opie, if you're watching, you are welcome to come on Nightlife. You can unblock me. We can end this feud now. K Max says next Opie show idea of Nightlife, or Nightlife could just follow him around New York City. Nightlife people in pharmacy stores. Maybe
I'll
We could-
follow him. I'll
we could
follow
watch
him. Tell
Opie
me.
picking up his, I don't know, his meds. Russell Hall says Opie is trying to get something going. Sometimes you just need to fumble around for a while until you find direction, or maybe you just fumble around. You're too old to be just trying to get something going. I don't know.
I just feel like he's been like kind of in the same field for so long. He would have like a little bit better idea of what he's doing.
Yes, because when you see his videos or his live streams, at least, he can't even get himself he's a millionaire, but he refuses to buy even a $200 camera or set up lights. He'll live stream like in the sunset, and then 10 minutes later he'll be in total darkness. It's like, dude, you have the money. Set up a couple lights. What's up, Wraith? What's a movie you can always quote?
The Birdcage.
Let me see.
Mean Girls.
Yeah,
Mean
definitely
Girls.
I mean, definitely Seinfeld and Simpsons for me, but
Step Brothers.
Shrek
movie.
and Friends, like Shrek and Friends. I can quote Friends.
Inglorious Bastards. I don't know.
Sounds about right.
Goodbye, Shoshana.
Goodbye, Shoshana.
I just quote anything from what's his face. I fucking love that guy. What the hell's his name? I can't remember his name.
It is. No,
Is that the guy that you would be if you were a dude?
What the fuck is his name?
It is.
I don't know his name.
He played Hans Landa.
Wow.
Christoph Waltz. I'm just
Ah.
obsessed. I'm obsessed with him, and I'll just quote him randomly. People won't know what it's from. Goodbye, Shoshana. I'd like to have
He
a
wants
glass
a small cottage in Nantucket.
Yeah. Do you have shoes under your floorboards? What a great actor!
Under your floorboard.
What a great movie. Anyway, okay. It's better to quote things people don't know. Oh, Center Stage is another movie most people don't know that I love.
I love Center Stage. That is one of my favorite movies. Jodie Sawyer. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with that movie.
It's such a feel-good movie. Whatever you feel, just dance it.
Just dance
Oh
it.
my god.
Is that the Julia Stiles one when she's trying to get into Juilliard?
No, it's the
No.
love triangle between Cooper Nielsen, the
And
bad
Zoe
boy of
Saldana,
ballet,
and then oh god. And dance. Nothing left for me to do but
dance. Got candied in
My heels tonight, baby.
I love that movie.
It's the kind of movie you watch it, you go, I could do ballet. Like I
Yes,
could right now.
absolutely.
I joined the right school. I could do this. And there was what's her face in it? Who was in? God damn it,
Zoe
she's-
Saldana.
Zoe
Yes,
Saldana,
Yeah.
yes, who just rushed to
Wonderful
the
in it.
stage at the Golden Globes. I
Mhm.
don't know if you saw it, but it's really
That was the very first movie I ever saw her in. Was Center Stage.
She was so good in that movie. Ugh.
right.
And
And then
Jesus,
she
she
got
heard you.
she got to dance at the end, right? She was
Yeah.
only in the chorus,
Yes.
right? And then the one with the bulimia, she was
Mhm.
like, "Mom, I don't want to be a dancer. I want to eat pizza with this cool guy." Okay, and then she was
your
like, "What are
dream,
you
Mom."
doing?"
Oh my god, there's so many good moments.
I love Center.
Where Sergey, where he dances with the old lady at the bar.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh
I
god,
love that
it's so
movie.
good. It's so good. Oh, here's a
Stage.
scene where they were hungover and they have to dance. Well, let's see. I don't know if this is the one I want to pick.
Oh, right. And the guy with the eyebrows from the OC, James them.
Wow.
Sorry.
Come on, Jim.
No, this is not what I want to show you guys. I want to show you Cooper and Jody.
Cooper Nielsen. Mm.
Oh
my gosh.
Jody gets turned on in dance class.
Yes, the dance lessons. Oh my gosh.
This is when Jody she can't handle the pressures of ABT, or is it the American Ballet Theater, because it's too cold and corporate and by the book. So she and some of the other dancers like get out for like a night on the town. They go to this local, I don't know, jazz dance.
They go to a salsa club and they
salsa,
dance
yeah,
on,
yeah,
all
yeah.
up on each other, and then the gay black one is lifting them up and like
Yes.
and then he breaks his leg later. It's great.
There's so much drama.
And they're like, oh my god, they're touching each other.
So this
She's
is
like-
when Jody is like, I don't know what I want to do with my life, but I just want to dance.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to this like, and she goes, just dance the shit out of it.
Just dance the shit out
Yeah.
of it. And who
And, like,
happens to
look,
be there
how
but
lewd they're
Cooper
all
Nielsen?
being. And
Right.
Cooper is there.
Look at that
Right
butt
there.
shot right there.
So she's like, so poor Jody's like, this is nothing like ballet, but
Right.
okay, I'll give it a shot.
Look, Everyone's having fun. I don't know what fun is. I've never. And she's, let's do it. Who wants drugs? Who wants poppers?
And then somebody's
Oh my
playing
gosh,
a
they play
bongo.
Mandy Moore. I totally forgot.
Yes, they play this song.
They play Mandy Moore.
Where I know
Where's
it from.
Courtney? Where is Courtney?
All right.
They're playing Mandy Moore. They're playing this very song. This is also class warm up.
Every time you take it
Like,
away.
oh wait, there's older people here having. And who walks in? But one
Cooper Nielsen, the lead
knows her.
dancer.
She's like, he comes here too.
I'm sorry, this because the men's judging right now. This is our Sandlot, okay?
Yes.
This is our Mighty Ducks.
It is.
Okay?
It really is.
You can't look at
I miss
She likes it. Jody likes what she sees.
He's getting turned on in dance class.
She's like, just feel it.
Loving got me going to the extremes.
And they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be perfect here. It's about having fun.
Yeah, and they're just warming up in that sexual way, and he's looking at Jody, his headband. Hell yeah! He's like, but that's one of my
What
teeth.
I'm made of.
Look at the men that was splitting. Like, look how gay that guy is. Oh,
He's
no,
like, hell
it's
yeah.
like, I
And
know
then he
he's looking
spots
at
her.
me.
Oh,
Ew, he's like, look at my bulge.
Look at his dangling participle.
No, we're doing commentary.
Broadway dance.
She's so much like that hip hop lady, like the lady who's like, you know.
Now
Come
they
on, Cooper,
dance the
get out
shit
of
out of it.
dancing.
dance the shit out of it. Don't care about the moves.
Just throw it away.
Throw it away.
You watch this, you're like, oh, I could do this.
I could totally do it.
Oh, this is a great song too. Keep on running. I love a man who can pirouette at himself out of an argument or out of a bad situation. And look, they spare us the whole like learning the moves. Everyone here just knows the whole routine.
Yeah, they know the dance. Doesn't matter.
And she's supposed to just watch this and learn it and then do it.
This is one of those classes where dancers go to like, she probably did like this is what it is. Now let's get in two groups, men and women. Doesn't matter. And then you stand at the side and then you go. And of course, you wouldn't want to see, people being horrible at it because it's a movie. But
Right. No, they wouldn't want to see like us doing this. Actually, that'd be hilarious.
no, they still exist. Oh.
All right, we're all going to need to learn this dance routine.
Yes, and we'll do that at the next content house.
Yes.
We'll do a dance off.
Did a
All
friggin'
right, now the girls
dance the shit out of it, and she's like, "Oh,
she just knows it
yeah,
already.
just feel it." And I gotta impress Cooper.
It's her
Yeah.
first time here. She's like, I
Cooper's
know this whole
watching. Gotta
routine.
make sure I do well.
Not only does she know the whole thing, but she's like leading it. Like she's the one.
I know she's in the front.
Hard.
Yeah, she's way in the front.
She's a professional dancer.
And he sees her. Look at that.
He's like,
they're
yeah,
talking
she's pretty
about
hot,
her.
isn't
She's like, I don't need a bra. It's fine. I would be flopping out. I would be spraying everywhere. My ass would fly out.
He's like,
Fly out? Just fly out. If I wasn't wearing a bra, my ass would fly out. Well,
everything would be flopping around. Oh, Cooper's like, oh, I got this. Oh, let me do a gay. Here's my moment to do a little jump.
Jeté. Here we go.
Or Jeté, Pot of Array. Oh, what a good movie. This we have to do a watch along.
This
is
so
like
good.
It's such a great movie. I love this movie. I was so obsessed with this
like,
movie.
ready, go.
And they're right
Do
next
it,
to each
do
other
it.
now.
Go. Dance. And then their hands touch. Oh.
and then they orgasm together.
But later.
Yeah.
And then she's
Jody
like,
walks
"Excuse
by.
me, guys. I'm just
Let me. I'm just gonna walk by. Maybe I'll put my butt on you as I walk by.
I
and-
love his cigarette
didn't look at him.
inside the
She
studio.
She didn't stop to talk to him at all. She's
Look at how badass he is.
Oh, I
Because
have
he
he
he's
immediately has his head as he already have a cigarette in his hand.
He had it in the hallway. He had it in the dance studio. Look, he's smoking.
He was
in the
dancing with it. Was
hallway.
it behind his ear the whole time?
He has it right here. That's how cool he is. He's smoking with the
That's it
teacher.
right there.
Yeah. Look, he's smoking already. Right here.
He's
When
not
he-
holding it here.
When he gets up, he has a cigarette in his hand.
No, he
Watch,
does
watch.
not.
Go back
Okay,
a little
now
bit.
he has one.
I promise you. Go back
No.
a teeny bit.
Oh yeah, it's right there. Yeah.
He's smoking in the
A
hallway with the
dancer that
teacher,
smokes.
shooting the shit.
Wow.
What a bad boy.
It really was
Yeah.
He
a
was.
different time,
He goes,
wasn't it?
Now I'm getting on my motorcycle. Row, row.
He's
That is the definition of a
He's a
man.
bad
I'm like,
boy
you're
ballerina.
Cooper, you're a ballet dancer. You don't have to try that
He's a
hard.
He's a
ballerina.
bad boy
No.
ballet dancer. You can tell.
He's a
Look
bad
at the-
boy ballet dancer, and he's trying to show it. That's why I never
at the
liked him.
leather
I liked the guy
jacket.
with the lazy eye better, to be honest. I'm like, we
Trying
know.
so
like,
hard not to seem gay.
You don't
like-
have to. If you
He
are
wears
gay and
sleeveless
you're a
flannels,
ballet
like-
dancer, you don't have to try this hard. That's my problem. It's like you don't have to smoke in the hallway. You don't have to have a motorcycle.
to.
Like, it's all right.
Back then, you did have to because everyone was doing it anyway.
But also everybody everybody assumes you're gay, but you aren't, Cooper. You don't need that much.
Not supposed to be taking class at other places.
Like I care.
I like how she's standing outside of a banana republic.
She's like, "Is it okay? We're not. They say we're not supposed to be taking classes at outside places." And he's like, "I don't care. You were great." And then she's like,
Yeah,
I mean, how come I can't dance like that in my ABA classes?
Because
Jody.
ABA has a great big stick up its ass.
"You're so funny, Cooper."
you are so funny. I danced with my hair not in a bun today. Was that so
You know,
sassy?
when I first watched this, I thought he was much older,
Well,
but he's not. He's like only a smidgen older than her. They might be the same age.
They look like brother and sister, to be honest. Yeah.
Which is not good for reproducing.
Is there?
Have you seen him now?
No. What does he look
Oh
like
my gosh!
now?
Hold on, let me pull it
Hold
up.
on.
Find it. Ugh. There's another really great
everyone's
scene.
saying copyright. I think the stream get taken down.
No, impossible.
Well, R.I.P. Chrissy got gayed.
I did.
Oh
fuck
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Is this on Rumble? I think the stream got taken down.
Oh, great.
It did. If you wait a while, it might come back up.
Good job, Chrissy. Way to
Oh,
understand.
no way. No way. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh.
It might still be on Twitter though.
Suspended. That's cool.
All for silly center stage?
Well, we're still on Twitter. It looks like,
Okay.
or are we? Wait, hold on.
It's all right. They have to play something not licensed to get back on. What?
I think we're still on Twitter. So,
Oh, good. It's oh my god.
You're gonna be live on everything except for YouTube right now. I'm looking into what's up.
Fealty, why didn't you warn me? This is your job.
This is the second time you've watched that movie, and last time it got copyrighted, and I clipped it. Who was the asshole?
I'm sorry. I just got
I don't
really
think
excited.
that's what it was, though.
I got it so
I think
excited.
some
Like,
shenanigans. We'll see.
my love for this movie cannot be contained. It's unleashed.
I love this movie. Yeah.
Dance, dance. I've never watched a stream get shut down in real because this is Chrissie Unleashed here. Yeah, I do what I want. It happened before with the same movie. It's possible because you can't. You can't
Yes,
put it.
I clipped it, put all the work into clipping it. It got copyrighted, and I think it only got like 800 views or something.
Okay, yeah, well, it's a cult classic, all right?
Oh,
Feel
man.
It's the equivalent movie as Dress to Impress as a video game.
No,
Just-
no. Guilty. You just
Oh,
don't
we're back
understand.
on. We're back on YouTube.
We are?
good.
Okay.
Wow,
Woo!
God. How much did they take it down for? Just a couple minutes?
It's wild that the
I've
higher
never
up.
seen anything like that. So on mine it says stream unavailable, stream suspended for policy violations. But
Why?
there's
Because we
no
showed
policy
people dancing
violation.
unabashedly.
We completely talked over the whole thing. We, in fact, probably ruined the clip. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We talked over the entire time.
It might have been one of the songs too, though. It might have been like the Mandy Moore song, or because since it was
that was
playing like on the media.
I think
in
I
the-
think most likely it is YouTube. You talked about the Cali fires and talked about some of the shenanigans going on there, so maybe something happened with that.
Not
more
because of
likely.
center
combination
stage.
of the
No,
fires.
it had to have been center
clips.
stage.
More clips. More clips.
It had to have been center stage. I don't think we paused it enough.
Fuck.
The dancing
why
was
did you tell me
hotter
to
than the
pause
fires.
more?
Yeah, what we're
Share the
actually, you
picture.
know what?
Share the picture that I put in the thing that I'm
Let's just
sharing.
keep talking about it.
What were all the songs that were playing in that clip that we
Maybe
watched?
more. Hold the phone. Sarah has to bounce. Sarah, where can people find you? What is going on in your life? Where, etc.
Find me Sarah_Luna_1111 on X. I'm primarily on X now. And I'm just doing construction and doing social commentary and causing shenanigans. So
Ooh. Yeah, I love it. Why 1111? Is that your birthday?
no, it's
a magical number.
long time social media thing. It's just like the spiritual portal of, the angel numbers.
Guess what, Sarah? That's my birthday.
Is it?
11/11?
Scorpio.
Unleashed. Unleashed.
And that's
We're
Paris
all
Hilton's little. No, I shouldn't say little. That's Paris Hilton's nonprofit she's doing for the fires that we can't talk about. Apparently, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Keanu and Courtney are also Scorpios.
Well, I'm a
So's my
Scorpio
mom.
rising.
Oh,
I'm a
whoops.
Virgo, but I'm a Scorpio rising. So, whoosh.
Oh, right. It's in your sign.
Well, thank you for having me. And
Thank you for coming, Sarah.
I
Sorry
don't
if this was weird for you. But come back anytime.
My whole life is fucking weird, so I love it.
Come back and be weird, please.
Come back and be weird again.
All right.
Bye.
All right,
It was
love you,
nice meeting
Sarah.
Love you, ladies. Bye.
Call Sarah. She's
Nice
beautiful.
meeting you too.
Oh my goodness, I love her.
love
Okay, where did you put that? There you go, Steph. There's that link. Well, oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we all saw Cooper Nielsen before. His name's Ethan Stifle.
Yeah.
And this is what he looks like now. Okay. This is the worst possible look someone like him could have.
Is this a wax figure?
No, that's him.
This isn't real. This is
It is.
AI.
It's very real.
Look wet.
You know what? It could be worse.
No,
it's it's the mustache that's getting me. But
whatever you feel, just dance it.
dance. Now he has to put his hair in a bun. Yeah, this is no Cooper Nielsen.
Cooper, what are you doing? Oh no, I don't want them to take us down for putting this photo up.
I know. Look, it's like he's like staring into our souls. Old Coop.
Yeah. I like to quote Blazing Saddles.
Hey, where the white women at?
Oh my god.
That kind of makes me sad.
Airplane.
That's what it looks like now.
Don't call me sure.
Maybe I got taken down for playing Opie's Buying Envelopes.
Maybe he immediately copyright struck you.
But again, we commented. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Well,
It
he's
could,
unleashed.
it could have been a mass reporting, and then the YouTube algorithm and AI, whatever, just takes the channel down quick.
Really?
Yeah.
All of the center stage fans were online right now.
Because of the fire?
Or
You think
Opie
fire
fans.
stuff?
I feel like
either it could be the fire stuff.
fans.
It could be the Opie.
Could've been-
Maybe there's Opie fans that just did a
No,
mass
there aren't.
report,
There aren't
or-
Opie fans.
There are at least
There's like
200
5.
of them that saw that one clip.
First of all, Opie fans would never be watching this program.
No,
They
there was
would-
a few in the chat earlier that were.
Yeah, they probably
talking
hate
smack.
watching.
I
Which would
don't
lead
believe
them
that there are
to
Opie fans.
report.
People love hate watching. I don't know why. I don't have the energy for that kind of shit, but
I
there are
will
people out
now.
there that do.
I will now call this channel Chrissie Unleashed.
Why did I read that as Chrissy Unleaded?
Chrissie Unleaded, Chrissie Premium. Depends what kind of car you have. Wow. What's up,
Chrissy
Braith?
Unleaded.
Thoughts on what happened to Aubrey Plaza's husband? Her husband committed suicide.
Yeah.
Terrible.
You guys hear about this? And
That's
she,
so
I guess,
sad.
just deleted her Instagram account.
Oh,
did she?
sad.
I guess they had been
Didn't she put out a
dating.
statement?
They've been dating for like 10 plus years, but just got married over the pandemic. They just got married in 2020.
And that clip, I just actually right before he did that on my algorithm, that clip when she was on Ellen came out. Not it didn't come out, but it was like where she was talking about how they just like hired it was 24-hour marriage person to come marry you. So, and then a few days later, wild. Very sad. I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It is sad. You know who's going to be excited about this is Ryan Kindle, who has a huge crush on her.
Oh, now's his time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Strike while the iron's hot. Because
now
while
is
she's
not the
dead,
time.
she's
Shoot your
dead.
shot. Shoot your shot.
She needs somebody to be there for her right now. And who better?
Wow. He was fully vaccinated. Uh-oh.
Oh, was it actual suicide?
I'm sure that's just
Yeah,
a
he committed
coincidence.
suicide though.
Right. Yeah.
Let's see. The autopsy says it's deferred, which means they can't find a cause of death.
Well, wait.
Then why was it being reported as a suicide?
Right.
Yeah, that's from January 4th. Maybe that is a outdated tweet. The assistant found him in the home. Dang.
It's terrible.
That is very sad. But at least she got her career going before this happened. Because he is a film and director.
Right. He directed her in film.
Yeah,
So,
they work together.
Yeah.
right.
She got what she needed. What a horrible thing to say. I don't think I look at death normally anymore. I think I've just had so much of it that I'm just like, I like short circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got what you needed. It's fine.
Yeah.
She's like, you go ahead and kill yourself now. No.
I think it's
Career's
more sad that
established.
he would have wanted to end his own life than like him actually dying. Like that's what
Yeah.
makes me more sad about it is that he would want to end his own life. Because I look the same death the same way too. Like just yesterday, Jim and I were both going, "Dead Dad's Club, Dead Dad's Club, Dead Dad's Club," because both of our dads are dead.
Mine too.
Yeah, Dead Dad's Club, Dead Dad's Club. Yeah, and then I was like, my mom's dead too. Dead Parents
Mom's
Club.
Club.
Dead Mom's
Mom's
Club. Jim goes, my mom's not dead, but I'm working on it. Like I don't think, because that's how people handle death. I think anyway. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't look at it as something like actual death is sad. Like if you're able to live a life, then that's a really good thing. But it's just sad to think like if you get to a point where you want to end your life and you're like willing to follow through with it. Like that's the part that's just like, oof, it's
horrible.
Whew. Ugh, I don't like it. That makes me really sad.
Yeah, I think it would be a huge it's horrible because it's like a huge ego dip for the people in their life because you're like, whoa, like I couldn't stop this person from doing this or like, you know what I mean?
They say it's always the people you don't expect. Who thought Kate Spade, for Christ's sake?
Well, she was killed.
Well, who thought Anthony Bourdain? Well, maybe
Same
Anthony
thing.
Bourdain.
They were
I think
both
we're
like-
all Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, even Chris
It's a
Cornell, like,
fucking-
I
there's
don't know.
there's always there's
he
some
did
sort of
that.
really
Well,
sad. It's not an ego thing for the people in their life. I don't think they feel like that. I think it's like, fuck, I didn't know so much that they were feeling that way. Yeah.
But your spouse to not know, I don't know. That sucks.
Yeah, especially like having a spouse in your life, like, whew, that's a huge attack on them almost, like that's like a big,
Yeah, that's bad.
because it's one thing if like one of my family members or somebody wants
Don't
to
really
do
talk
that,
to
but like
too
if
much.
I'm married, like I'm sorry, how in the hell did I miss that? And also, was I not good enough for you that you couldn't even just leave me? You had to end your life? My God. So
Maybe
that
he
would,
couldn't stand her, but he just didn't want to cheat on her.
oh,
No.
one of those.
It's it.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know of
there's a
one. I don't know of one thing like where it's like it's actually abusive to say, well, if you're gonna leave me or like whatever, I'm gonna kill myself. You know what I
That's
mean?
horrible.
Like
I've been in
that's
relationships
a
with people
terrible.
who do
That
that.
right. Nobody that ever does that, anybody, even a spouse, has any idea about. It's actually very like horribly emotionally abusive. So
It is.
you can't blame a spouse for no. The spouse shouldn't blame themselves if they had no idea. Nobody that's a terrible thing, and
Wow.
it's got to be some kind of, I don't want to say mental illness, but like it has to be some kind of, there has to be something mentally in you that could allow you to do that.
Yeah, it's a mental illness. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a part of your brain that is just not functioning properly. Like,
Right.
I mean, there's
Wow.
nothing wrong with having a mental illness,
Nothing at all, but yeah, it's
I mean, it's not ideal.
No,
happens.
but like you're not like to blame for it. Like if you have a mental illness and it's to the point where you're, wanting to end your life, like you just got to do what you can to try and manage it. But
Yeah.
it's just like,
I would
I
be
mean-
annoyed that I couldn't have like changed their mind in some way.
Yes. Jeffrey Epstein, when he was about, it's like those prison guards, they didn't know a thing. He didn't give any indication before that happened. That's a joke. Because maybe he didn't.
I was gonna say, but the people who
I don't know.
hear some things, they might have given a sign.
I don't
or
know
two.
why Keanu went, that'll lighten the mood. I don't know.
Wow. That's very dark.
It's very dark.
We got dark here. Well, we had to balance out the center stage. Well, you know
Yes,
what? It's
it
all,
was too much.
it's all your fault, Wraith, for bringing it up.
Yeah, way to go, man. Now what?
Now we're all crying.
Let's maybe we need to reset with something that's going to make everybody happy, and that is a video from Opie Unleashed.
Oh no, God!
Adopt a teen. Oh my God, adopt a teen. You can't imagine the reward. I gotta see Anthony. I gotta let him know he can adopt a teen. Get it?
Adopt a teen.
Anthony adopting a teen could actually be the funniest thing ever. 100%. Oh my God.
Why is he never in any of these videos? Like, why does he never? At least Andrew Dice Clay like has his own face,
right,
in the video.
He'll be embarrassed that people eventually realize it's Andrew Dice Clay. People aren't eventually going to realize that it's Opie of Opie and Anthony.
It's Ellen with a beard.
Maybe he hasn't
Ellen with a
he just hasn't
beard.
figured out how to go like this. Like
Right.
Right.
I think talking about suicide was actually more upbeat than Opie Unleashed.
Honestly, and where is he
I'm
walking?
just very confused by his content.
Yeah.
He's just,
Let's try this one.
I did a live stream with Ron the Waiter yesterday, and
This is what I'm talking about. A ring light? You're a millionaire and you have a ring light. Like you have one ring light as
a
your
single
own
one.
And
whole
like not
light sword.
even like some shades to block that window reflection.
No, because
that
his
shows you.
view is his flex. He needs everybody to see his fancy New York City view.
Well, I feel like I can see the ring light better than the view.
Yeah.
Right. But also, then what is this? It's like a bubble. What is the camera angle? This is like
Is this a fisheye?
Yeah.
Why
this
do we
is a-
need 5 feet of headspace above him? Like I have even probably too much headspace right now. Like, but my chair is like stuck on a low setting. Too much headspace. What kind of shot is this? We can see. I mean, you can see my stupid light right here, but it's not a ring light. It's like a legitimate light. Wow.
This looks like a Darren Aronofsky film about Opie, who's about to commit suicide. I don't know. He seems happy. It's very odd, though, and very confusing.
And his like the lighting just it makes him look older. It really looks horrible. You can see every like his face looks sallow, and it looks like really awful looking. I guess we know why he doesn't put the camera on himself in his Unleashed videos.
One of the clips that I put up on Instagram is like over 100,000 views, and it's basically me going, "What happened to empathy? What happened to empathy?
Open your eyes.
You can hate the."
What a hot take,
Anthony. It's Quentin.
And again, you're a millionaire. Get your teeth fixed. What are you waiting for?
I don't get that either.
Why is he wearing lipstick? It looks like he's like. It looks like when a baby gets his first teeth on the bottom and like just the 2 teeth pop out.
He's
That's
like Tommy Pickle. Yeah.
he's working with. It's just like baby's first tooth there.
Why
Fix
are
your
his
teeth.
lips so red?
It looks like he has wine mouth.
Maybe he's trying to work on his erectile dysfunction.
Get yourself some
Possibly.
new
That's
teeth.
some grape juice.
Get yourself a new
Yeah.
light. You could afford a whole podcast setup, Opie. Yikes.
He just wants to be
you
one
can
of us, I
hate
guess.
the people of California because of their political views, but as a human being, why would you want that to happen?
Hold on, Opie. You're the
Oh.
same person. You're talking to us about empathy. You're the same person who, in your Opie Unleashed video, is following around a homeless man with your camera, literally chasing him down the block, walking around a different block, 4 different angles of this homeless man with everything he owns in the world on a shopping cart. He could be a veteran who you don't know his story, but we need to care about the fires because of empathy. But you are gonna get in some homeless guy's face. You're gonna berate the bodega employees about envelopes and feminine hygiene products. Got it.
Right, you
Okay.
just scared everyone in that bodega. That's all you did. And then you went to that weird protest and you didn't know what they were protesting for. And then you just made fun of them and they expected them to know who you were. Oh.
Right.
Which, by the way, I want that copy of Mein Drumpf. However, if someone can tell me where to get it.
Is Opie wandering around the streets of New York City praying he gets recognized? That's all it is.
And he won't. He was on the radio. Okay. They don't exactly know what he looks like, especially
That's why he's not in his videos. It's only his voice.
He looks like the type of old guy who still wears Abercrombie and Fitch and like is like, I still got it. I'm still cool.
I don't get it. I don't get why you would want that to happen. I wouldn't want that to happen to my worst enemy, if you want to know the God's honest truth.
Unless it was Anthony
God,
Cumia.
Right.
His house could burn down. I think it would be so funny.
It's
You would think that
crazy.
was hilarious, right?
I did.
And then it cuts him off mid-sentence. Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Right.
Oh man.
Actually, we're helping him. He's going to start doing that, and maybe it'll be better. His fisheye camera, his wine lips, his weird stained hat. Ugh.
He hashtagged this politics today. Why? Wow. Opie Unleashed. Yeah, I think I liked him better when he was leashed. Oh, look, here's another view.
F congestion pricing. We went over this yesterday.
Again, no lights, but he
And
has
the
this beautiful
fisheye camera.
fisheye camera and look at his beautiful palatial Hamptons estate overlooking the water.
And his lips are still wine red. Okay. And his eyes are still squinted. All right, Opes.
He's wearing a beanie like an old Tim Pool.
Think he's
Just say,
Does
Ralph,
he keep it on in the
fucking-
shower?
They're nuts.
Opie Unleashed. Oh my God. Congestion pricing in New York City while I'm recording this from the Hamptons.
Kathy Hochul needs to be out of a job.
All right, I
You know,
agree with
she
him on
gave
that.
everybody hope in Manhattan. Like, all right, we're not going to do the congestion plan thing. And everyone, all the working people, like, oh, thank you, because I can't afford this. And then the election was over, and they
What? I don't know. Most working people probably can't even afford to live in Manhattan. I would say most of them are probably like in Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Long Island, even Jersey.
snuck it back in, and people are paying money to drive around Manhattan. That's just crazy. It was bad enough, you know, that we have to pay to cross the river.
Weird, like he puts a weird affectation on his voice. Like that's not. He's like, it's like an extra whine that he does.
We have the same shade of lipstick on. It's all I can
Yeah.
focus on. I can't. I have no idea.
I don't
what he
really.
said. Yeah.
The same. I'm not really. I don't fully understand what he's saying at this
And
point.
where is he and what is he doing? It's so confusing.
His completely unique Opie Unleashed clips are just the same clips he posts on Opie Radio. Oof. We don't understand. You know, when boomers try to YouTube, it doesn't always make sense.
And why does he why is he doing a whole new channel? Why doesn't he just
Because he wants a new channel that doesn't have the stink of Anthony Cumia on it, because Anthony Cumia is the only reason why anyone knows who he is.
Anthony posted something. He's like, "Oh, this video got 79,000 views, Opie. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you saying?"
Well, he's doing
And-
great. This video got 699 views. So
there you go.
He still got it.
Yeah.
He's Opie Unleashed.
Look at his comments. Heard about this wild and zany channel from Cumia. Looking forward to all the laughs, Opester.
See, that's the thing is like he's not going to be able to get away from that audience completely. So why just embrace it? And I don't know, maybe rename it, rebrand it a little bit or something if you want to try and like shake some of that off. But at the end of the day, you're not going to until everybody in that audience dies. You're just not going to be able to get rid of them.
The only
and
reason
those are your fans. What are
Right.
you thinking? Those are
Yeah.
your fans. what
Like, what do you get to
fan?
pick who your fans are, where they come
Right.
from, and what their deal is?
sense
Right.
does that make? Like,
The only reason
Okay, so
I
it-
even heard of this channel is because of, well, you know who.
so wait, yeah. So does Opie think that Opie Unleashed will get a whole new? There'll be Gen Alpha fans, okay, and he'll be so cool running. And it'll be like, I did it once, I can do it again. I'll have no stink from Opie and Anthony at all. It'll be a whole new group of fans.
Look at these comments. Thanks to Anthony Cumia. I heard about your new page. Okay, but this channel has nothing to do with Opie and Anthony. Let
Just-
the people
this is Opie.
know. This is Opie Unleashed. All Opie all the time.
Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Opie
All
Unleashed.
all the time.
Opie Unleashed.
Oh no.
Let's see. Anthony sent me here to check on things. That's weird, but okay.
That's him responding. Also,
Yeah.
a horrible
He's
thing
responding to
do.
every single comment.
Oh boy.
Who is this old guy and what is the hell is he babbling about? He sounds like one of the crazy people on the subway. C on the
Well-
hate. Wow. What's the difference between this channel and Opie Radio? This channel focuses on my NYC vids and has nothing to do with the old show Opie and Anthony.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Holy shit, this guy is boring.
Oh.
He's certainly he's being laughed at, not laughed with.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Wow.
Maybe I'll email him. I don't think he would know who I was. I mean, can I shadow you for a day? I really just love your channel. Like,
Teach me
and
your
I love
ways.
what you're doing with your hot Unleashed videos. Do you mind if I just shadow?
Okay. This is great. This is so good. This is a video from. Thank you, Frank, for finding this for me. I was thinking about it. So this is another cringe moment for the Opester. This is from 5 years ago. This is Opie asking Joe Rogan to do his podcast.
Oh.
Not even the usual, oh, can I please get on Joe Rogan? No.
I got a question for you. Saw that you were coming to New York City for the UFC, and I got excited. Haven't seen you in a while, so I DM'd you, and I also texted you saying, "Hey, man, why don't you do the Opie Radio podcast? It'd be great." I also said, "No pressure if you can't." Also said, "Congrats on the Netflix special, which was awesome." Also said, "Congrats on all the continued success."
Also had like 5 exclamation points. No pressure, but there is some pressure.
No pressure, but please
I love
help.
that he's reciting the whole email.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's CCing the world.
Wrote me back. Huh? What's that about?
You never wrote
I know
me back?
damn well there was nothing I've done to you.
Okay, so
not-
right.
Yeah, he just said you didn't
Oh
write
my
me back.
God.
We were talking about that part where he said, hey, yeah, I couldn't help but notice you didn't write me back.
He's turning into Stan.
Never wrote me back.
Is busy, Opie.
My
Okay?
podcast, and you never wrote me back. Huh?
What a
What's that
loser.
about?
Dear M, I wrote
know
you, but I
damn well
still
there was-
ain't do him.
Yeah.
He is gone cold,
Cold,
I'm
I'm
wondering
wondering
why.
Got out of bed
At
all.
all. Hey,
Morning
Joe Rogan,
rain
it's
falls
Opie.
my window.
I tried to
and I
email
can
you.
see
I tried
it
to email
all.
you, but you said Nopey.
Also, don't you think it just kills him that Anthony was on Rogan?
Yes.
Yeah,
He can't
it's gotta
stand
just
it.
kill him, right? But the way to respond is not this way.
No.
Walking around in your skull cap, being like, "Well, I said you could come on my show," and I
You
didn't
had
get a
Opie, you had Anthony on and not me. We remember we had you on our show
Come on, you didn't want the Opester?
because Rogan has famously mentioned Anthony as one of his inspirations.
Right.
Like mentions Anthony Cumia, just Anthony Cumia specifically, him by name. I don't think I've ever heard him shout out the old Opester, and he can't even get a text back.
Like an SNL skit would be like, one of my biggest inspirations, Opie. No one says that. Like,
No.
it wouldn't be something Rogan would say. So
I'm not gonna lie. Every time I heard about Opie and Anthony when I was younger, like I just assumed Ron Howard was doing a podcast in character.
All right, well, let's see if he says anything in the rest of this video
I'm done.
that'll help his case.
Nothing I've done to you that would make you not even respond.
Oh, like being irrelevant. That's a good reason.
So maybe you could explain why you didn't DM me back or text me back when I asked you to do the Opie Radio podcast. All right? All right.
Imagine being this entitled, like you deserve, you demand a response from
This
the
makes
Joe
me-
Rogan.
This
if
makes me think
someone
maybe
doesn't
I should send him an
respond to
email.
you, they're not going to explain to you, Ope. Okay? Wait, I didn't respond. That's your explanation.
Dear Opie, I'm not responding.
Yeah. Dear Opie,
Bye.
it's a no from me. Love, Joe.
I do love you. And I do miss you. Just want an explanation. Peace.
I want an
I love you.
explanation.
I love you. I miss you.
I want an explanation.
That was embarrassing. That was really horrible.
This
Yes,
is the most.
ma'am. I
I
wrote
love
you,
these
but you still ain't
comments on this.
calling.
This is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. This is me desperately leaving a voicemail for my first girlfriend in 8th grade after she stopped talking to me.
Oh, no.
This guy has no idea how far he's fallen. People walking by him think he's a lunatic on his phone trying to get in contact with Joe Rogan. Self-awareness is a gift that Santa didn't put in Greg's stocking. Imagine thinking this was a good idea. Jesus, he's spinning in circles and recording himself crying like a scornful ex-girlfriend. No pressure. Then goes on to make a video begging him for a response and airing out everything. He congratulated Joe on almost saying, "See, I said you're doing good. Why can't you just do my podcast?" Oh, this is so painful on so many levels. No pressure. Leave it alone. This goes so beyond douche chills. This is a dry ice enema.
Oh my God. Oh no.
This is unintentionally hilarious. Opie being dismissed the way he dismissed so many people over his career. Karma finally caught up. Anthony said that Rogan told him that he didn't even give Opie his newest phone number, so a random person Opie was texting wasn't responding. Oh wow.
Well, he said he was emailing, so I don't know if that whole text thing is real.
Whew. But I'm too boring. I'm too much of a loser to do my show. Got it, Opie. I understand now. Woohoo!
You need to play hard to get.
I guess so. Maybe I
Yeah.
need to do more
if he asks
videos.
you to be on, be like, no.
You should have tweeted him and said, "By the way, I'm never gonna let you be on my show," and then he would have.
Right, that's true. And then do more videos of me spinning in circles around in New York City.
Yeah,
that's fun. People love that. Oh boy. Oh, it's a super chat from Russell Hall. You know Anthony Cumia. What do you think the odds are of getting him and Opie into a boxing ring that I would watch, or failing that, Opie and Rogan? Oh, no, the odds are 0. They're all old. Nobody wants to physically fight. Anthony doesn't want to physically fight. I don't think anybody.
I was gonna say, I don't know. Is Anthony like healthy enough to do all that?
I don't know. And I think even if he didn't have a quadruple bypass, he would have no interest in boxing anyone, let alone Opie.
Right.
So, and Opie wants nothing to do with anything Anthony related at all, because his pride just won't let him at this point. I think, who knows, maybe it's possible some kind of a podcast thing Anthony might have been down for, but I think Opie would be the one to say no to any type of collaboration. But I think a physical fight, no. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to see that.
No. We would all cry. It would just be sad.
Nobody wants to see. I barely want to see young people fight, let alone older people. Russell Hall, didn't your old show have anal ring toss? Yes, it did.
And apparently that's boring.
I'm still too boring to do my show.
You didn't have a ring light showing. You didn't have the view obscured behind you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not on a high floor, with an elevator doorman building. Oh, well.
Yeah, you're not running around screaming at homeless people or bodega employees. You're doing it wrong. You're not,
really,
that's
Frank?
not...
You want me to fight Opie? That would be a good motivator to get back into shape, though. The final count. And then I could have my own dance montage, like in center stage.
Yeah.
Dance. There's nothing else for me to do.
Need to do but dance.
We gotta watch.
So all I've been going through, just dance.
Let's do a watch along.
Can't be in my heels tonight, baby.
If we do a watch along, I'm inviting all of you. It would be so fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
That would be fun.
Right now.
I love that movie.
Maybe Opie could try anal ring toss. First of all, you're not spelling it right. Oh, is that because you can't say
No,
anal on
YouTube won't let him.
Probably, yeah.
Dear Opie, I meant to write you sooner. I've just been busy. Dog, come on. How fucked up is you? Issues. I think you need some counseling. My tears gone wild, I'm wondering why. Got out of your show. I miss you. I want to be on your show. Sincerely, Opie. Oy vey. Well, that was fun. What a mess.
I mean, imagine being that old and not realizing that, like, that's not how you navigate something like that, you know?
No, the internet. Yeah, the whole internet. You're doing it wrong.
Well, you know, I guess in general, yeah, but well, especially because like he's been in this industry for so long that like you'd think that he would have some type of structure and. You know, like, he's a millionaire. He could hire somebody to do show prep for him and like help him with a studio and a set and like
he got famous and that's the thing. This was back in like when people listened to the radio and he got famous at a time where everything was done for him and he did something that Anthony did kind of adjust with the times and learn podcasting and he learned how to perform stand up and he kept his fan base like going and fresh, whereas Opie just got crusty and refuses to learn how to buy a light, learn how to buy a camera. He could hire a whole damn crew to come to his house.
Yeah, he could hire people to help him with that stuff, and he just doesn't want to do that, which is weird. But then, like, just to think, like, well, you have to have some type of an idea of how to navigate this stuff, even on your own.
Right.
Like even a little bit, like even Gino when he's complaining on his streams of like, I'm used to other people doing this kind of shit for me. Like he still can like figures out how to do some things properly. And so like, that's just the thing that just is so weird is he thinks that it's better to run around the city and harass people. And that's like good content when like you've done stuff that's considered good content though. So like, how are you conflating those?
Maybe
It's
that's
just
what he's figured out on his own.
do
That's as
something
far as
wrong?
he's gotten.
Right.
Wow. But
that's what he's figured out on his own.
It's just
It's really sad. He has the resources to be doing so much better and hire people who know more than him, but he just
so that he never has to try
Then
and
it
learn
wouldn't
any
be
of that.
raw. It wouldn't be raw and unleashed.
It wouldn't be unleashed.
Unleashed. Oh my god. Right. He has to stay unleashed and
well
do it this way. To be fair, he was not famous on the internet. He was radio famous. But again,
That's
so was
what I
Anthony, but he adapted.
Also, Anthony's funnier and smarter.
But like, and also like so was Howard Stern, but look at him.
Ugh. Well, he stayed on the radio.
Right.
Yeah,
he lost his way and alienated his audience. And I guess Opie is too. He's alienated, be like, I'm Opie Unleashed. I have nothing to do with Opie and Anthony anymore. Like,
could you imagine if like Howard Stern ended up, losing his, contract with whatever it is, Sirius Radio or whatever, and decided to get a camera and like or a cell phone and just started chasing people around and like screaming at them on the streets.
He's
and
too
posting that to YouTube.
to do that.
He doesn't want to leave his house ever.
And he doesn't want to interact with people at all.
But imagine if that was maybe more so like something in 2011 or something that happened to him where he ended up losing his gig. And then he was like, well, let's see if I can try and muster something up. And he started doing that. That would be insane.
Well, no,
I would watch that
has
actually.
Money. Why is he even doing this? Like, just
Opie just
go away.
opposes the present because all his greatness was humiliated in the past. He is stuck there like Groundhog Day.
Well,
yeah, he's stuck in 2013, the last year of his relevance. The year of our.
And I still thought he was Ron Howard then.
Opie even more unleashier. That's what I want.
Is that two hands then?
That could be the next
Unleashier.
Unleashier.
I don't want Opie to have the Scorpio thing. He can't.
Okay.
No.
All right, Opie Unleashed or Opie Unleashed.
Opie, yeah, should we do it like
Unleashed? Opie Unleashed.
Yeah. Unleashed. Like fucking
Opie Unleashed.
I like this. I like because you're unleashed.
Yeah, when you do a hit and a like a
okay. Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Yeah, I like hands in. Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Yeah. I love it.
I hope he's watching this and
I hope he's taking notes. We're helping him improve.
He's taking opes.
Hey, everybody! Welcome to Opie Unleashed.
Opie Unleashed.
Oh
He should honestly. It would blow up for him.
Anyway, but thanks to me being boring, too boring for him to come on my show, we will be covering this every week. I will be covering his content till forever now.
Is this going to be a weekly thing?
I
Is
think
this
it
just
might
gonna
have
be
to
like
be.
a?
It might have to.
You need like an intro.
It might have to
Forever.
replace the Pearl of the Week.
They should get together.
Oh my God, they can make. Oh, think of all the stale content they can make together.
Yes.
Ooh.
Clammy Unleashed.
Clammy Unleashed.
Clammy Unleashed.
Oh boy. All right, it's that time, guys. Ooh. Hello?
What?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can now.
Oh,
And
Keanu, where can people follow you?
Keanu Thompson. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. YouTube, wherever you find your podcast, Keanu Cast. Let's go. And Twitter and Instagram.
Courtney?
You can follow me on Twitter. Was that Courtney? You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Courtney Brooke. We're doing. Why am I screaming all of a sudden? But yeah, we're doing a stream tomorrow. How long? Courtney Unleashed. I don't know how long we're gonna be streaming for tomorrow. Maybe it'll be 8 hours. Maybe it'll be 2. Depends on you. Are you gonna be there? Show up. Yeah, that's the long and short of it.
Steph.
You can find me everywhere at My Nerdy Home. I'm covering all of the Blake Lively.
I'm interested in that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, I am obsessed.
Yeah, I went through her entire lawsuit. I'm going through Justin Baldoni's next, and then covering, finally catching up on everything after that. Reading those lawsuits took a while, but you can find me at My Nerdy Home everywhere.
Who reads a lawsuit? Ooh, I'm excited. Wow, look at that. Courtney lost a few points when she started to talk.
Cool. I probably won't see you tomorrow then.
You can listen to her live streams on mute.
Yeah.
Guys,
give a
tune
shit.
in tomorrow. Keanu will be up at Chrissie Mayr Studios. We will be doing a scary gaming stream together. Probably
Chrissy
5
and
nights.
Kiki Unleashed.
What are you guys playing? Fears of Fathom? The Mimic?
We're probably gonna play maybe
Iron
five,
Blackout?
maybe 5 maybe 5 Nights at Freddy's. Something that
okay.
would be,
You'll
would be
teach me, and I can't
I will.
wait.
I'll teach you, but I have to charge. And then Keanu will be joining me on Tuesday for the Beans first swimming lesson.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Oh, and then
nice one piece. Wear.
Please
With
bring a
long
tasteful
sleeve.
one piece, or I'll have to
It
provide
has
one.
a turtleneck, long sleeve leotard, but it counts as a one piece.
gotta be
and
a
that is
full-
what I will be swimming in.
Wednesday, 4 o'clock, I'll be on iHypocrites show, and then at like 9 or 10, I'll have Anthony Constantino on, and then Thursday, 3 p.m., catch me on OAN on Chris Boyle's show. Pretty sure that's live. Then Thursday, 9 o'clock is Nightlife with these two screwballs, and of course, Friday is Friday Night Tights at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturday is Aunt Rose's birthday.
Aunt Rosa. Oh, we're gonna call
Aunt Rose.
We have to call spend Tony at Rosa's and apologize for missing our audition with his mom.
Oh.
We have not even called. We have to do that. I have to do a butt working.
We didn't go to Italy for New Year's.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
Ah!
You're probably wondering where we are.
Thank you for watching SimpCast. We love you. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.